this is Hidden Heavens episode. I do this every time. What fucking episode we on?
We're in
23.
the 20s. Yeah.
Episode 23.
Very far along.
Well, we haven't had a session in 2 weeks. Besides Strahd, of course. All
You
right,
say
Yes, a
that like
little
session.
bit.
2 weeks is that long.
Hmm?
You say that like
It
2
is.
weeks is that long. I don't feel like it is compared to Strahd. I think we went 2 months without playing.
Not 2 months.
It was like 2 months.
It's like 3
It
weeks.
was like at least a month.
It was
Wasn't
3
even
weeks.
a month.
I literally have the upload date.
I'm
I
pretty
always
sure.
upload the same day. We're very close to it. So, all right. Proceed the reading.
Go Queen, go.
He said reading. I thought he sent Will something.
Oh
I
wait, a
did.
reading? Oh,
Ugh.
there's a reading, not a recap.
The author once more dips quill into ink, but does not write. Lines do not form on page, no words call out to him. Strange, it had never happened to him before. He looked down at the fading wrinkles upon his flesh and exhaled. One breath shone in the dim light from the flickering stars outside. For life is cold, and still is the heart of mankind. The man once known as the author leans back into his chair, cautiously anticipating disaster. Where had it all gone wrong, he wondered. Such connections between himself and the vessels, while not expected, proved necessary. Thunder shook the room, but he felt nothing. It was, after all, just another storm. He took his cane, carved alabaster wood, and limped to the window. He did not step over glass, for glass had never been there. The light scintillating from the edges of stars always made him feel better. Much like the light from those stars, what he saw and wrote was of the distant past. It took a long time for the dying of hope to reach here at the southern edge of the world. The man reached over to the remaining glass container and poured out a rich brown liquid. It did not fill his glass, as there was not enough left. The amber liquid mixed with the remnants of ice from his previous beverage thinned it further. It was not much, but is what he had left. The flickering firelight finally petered out as the embers started to dim and shed its final glow. The rain rose and in its place between places. He took his moth-eaten chair in front of the dusty mirror and window, taking a small sliver block out of his hand. He shook it and felt the remainder of the slick oil inside. He lit his last cigar saved for such an occasion and breathed in deep. His lungs crackled and he coughed, for the first time as he always had. He looked out at the lights, to flicker again and stop. One by one, the lights went out, until there was nothing. The room, devoid of a fire, drifted into total darkness, the only light from the blood-red tip of his burning cigar. He leaned forward and puffed out a bit of smoke as he straightened the wick and tallow, a candle scented of a time beyond here. The sense reminded him of a time when he was optimistic, when he wrote, dreamed, and read stories of life and the lives of many of them had lived before, a story of magic, of hope, and fantasy. In almost no time, the thin cigar nearly burned out until the man, just a man, took the remainder of the cigar and smashed it into the wick. And a feeble, tiny flame that shed an oh so temporary light illuminated the window, just enough to see the lines of scars of his wrinkled skin and his long since aged body. The light flickered, sensitive to the lightest touch, the only light that is left, flickering alone and vulnerable in the universe, like a candle on a lifeboat in an infinite dark ocean, the last light to go out.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a
And there
beep
you have
boop
it.
there occasionally, so we will be posting this in Lord
A
Else.
man is currently in a depressive episode.
R.I.P. author.
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
Nah,
And
I
my
was replying
ping
to Will.
is currently at 5,000.
Your what's at 5,000?
Ping.
My ping.
Oh,
Okay,
so
I
I
ask
hope-
this. I ask this every time. High is bad, right?
Yes, Jesus Christ, high is bad.
Okay, cool.
Oh God.
I will never remember this, Theo. Continual. Continual. Hopefully you do not go out.
I was saying I hope that I didn't go out while I was reading.
You did a couple times.
You did a couple times. It's okay. For the most part, you were here and it was really cool. And it was like just like the end of a word, so we were able to still figure out what that word was. Does
Yeah,
that
except
make
you kind
sense?
of miss bits. I recommend reading the lore dub.
The effort, Theo, as I'm already reading it.
I mean, I read it all out loud. It's not my fault my internet is like, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not
Didn't
saying
you
it's your
say-
fault.
No, it's not your fault at all. Didn't you say though that you were getting it fixed or something about getting it fixed?
I doubt it'll ever happen.
Mm. He said the southern edge of the world? Is the author in the same like world as us? He's not in like a separate little place?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I assume this is the future / past. Like the
Yeah.
author's always in the.
Well, it's the future. He's writing our story in the
Yeah.
future.
Oh, he's no longer the author now.
Huh?
In almost no time, the thin cigar nearly burned out until the man, just a man, took the remainder of the cigar and mashed it into the wick. He's just a man now, he's not the author.
He's always
Also, the
been a
line
man.
of the man once known as the author, it kind of indicates that as well. But you know.
Okay, listen, Theo.
Well,
Listen.
that's more of a he can't write his story. So it's like
Yeah.
he can't be an author if he's not writing a story. So he was once known as an author. But the author has always been just a man.
Oh, okay, the author's dead, y'all.
Well, he's not dead yet.
He's dead if we don't come back.
Well, then Theo better start the session so that we can fix it.
Theo, that's your cue. Go, Theo. We're deploying you like a little Pokemon in a little ball. Go DM.
Are you fucking throwing me at
By the way, where the hell are we on
someone
this?
and expecting me to fight them?
I'm seeing everything, not where we were.
No. I'm deploying you.
You better.
At
I
your
better be the
script.
person
There-
to
oh, there's a-
recall immediately so I get experience without doing anything.
It's
You
like
will
when
be,
you use a
but-
Pokemon because you need them to use one of the hidden machines,
Oh,
like
well,
Rock Smash.
Yes,
Our-
yes. Except this
Our
one's
minis got
DM,
moved way back in time. We're not.
and there's
where we
like a
used to be.
script on the wall, and I'm throwing Theo at it. Theo,
Hmm.
use DM. Go.
Okay. Katya, use recap.
Mhm. Woohoo! Okay, so we opened the door and we went into the wrong timeline, and so we're in like a castle and whatever they're called, kobolds. Yeah, kobolds are like in charge of the world now. And it's either it's not a different world. Sorry, it's like the timeline. We're like long time before our current timeline. And there was a dead dude who was trying to warn us and then got like stabbed in the back. And basically we gotta get back without messing up the timeline, or we gotta save the world also without messing up the timeline. But we gotta get back, basically. And
Did I
none of us
miss
have any
this
idea what's
session?
happening.
So what was? Were you here for the last session when Talon was able to come?
I don't think Burnos was.
I think I must have missed that one.
Yeah,
I
you
think-
were out last session.
Someone missed it.
It was
Yeah.
burnout. It
Because-
was
I think
Oh
we won,
yeah.
Yeah, last session it was we found out that we're not in the past. We're in a 1-to-1 space. So it's still the same like year and time and stuff, but it's just a separate timeline. Like we're not in the past or in the future. It's the same present, but it's just different. And we
We're
gotta
in an
fix it
alternate
before we
dimension,
can go back to
basically.
ours.
Wait, but then how come every time we keep doing stuff, because like Night Eye was like in egg form, how come every time we keep doing stuff then that like affects quote unquote the future, we have those earthquakes?
So it's not affecting the future, and it's just affecting us. If we keep revealing information that we're technically not supposed to know, like things that are impossible to know or speak of, then the earthquakes happen. And if we do it one more time, then we can't go back. We're stuck here.
yeah.
And that was a very big thing where people kept talking about stuff and I kept trying to stop it, but it didn't work. So we have one more. If it happens one more time, we're done. So we basically have to continue on like we know nothing. Everything that we know is illegal information, and we can't speak it aloud.
Should be simple since we don't know anything.
But Talon, what is his character's name? Chip summoned Fizzlebang. So he's here now with Olivia. They don't know us. Apparently, Soul Forger showed up. Nat tried to claim her dog again, and it did not like that. And it caused like 2 earthquakes by itself. And then we went outside, and Fizzlebang like dropped some like tuna or whatever, and it rolled off the edge and hit a
Oh
kobold.
no! That was because Nat bribed him into like actually kind of helping us with the cheese, and then she handed over the cheese, and he rolled the wheel of cheese over.
Yeah, so now there's a kobold on like a wyvern or something, or like a giant bat coming up to the edge. So like where our minis are is not where we're actually.
No, because
'Cause we
remember
were,
Nat. No,
like-
because remember Nat started dragging the entire party inside, and that's where we ended the session. She grabbed
No,
everybody by the back of the shirt and started dragging them back in.
Yeah, but if you look over where I'm at,
To be fair, I'm
all of
looking
our
at a
minis
forest
are
right now.
back. Oh well, where all of the minis are at right now, it's back from the session before last because the dead guys.
Yeah, sorry. Solix's laser light pointer, his automatic one is going. And he wasn't in here because he left me for a second, and he just saw it and came back in full body, full face force, slammed into my fucking closet where the light was sitting.
Well,
Are you
might be a little bit of brain damage.
Just a little bit. He's fine. He's still playing with it. I just wasn't expecting him to go rah. So if you heard a slam, I'm sorry.
So
Uh,
we are now currently in a situation where we're about to get caught.
So we're in
Yeah.
a situation where we're not about to get caught, and we're in an alternate dimension from the one we were previously.
You are in the past.
We are in the past.
Correct.
What?
mhm.
Don't go changing the
Yeah,
timeline
it didn't
on
change
us now.
continuity. You just misunderstood it. I'm like 99.99997%.
Okay, well, in the questions heavy, you told me that this is the same timeline. It's just
Oh,
Different.
same world.
the same time. Okay.
I'm just
Well,
confused
the-
what's happening. And
I'm-
I was, to be fair, in my fairness, I was driving.
So
Well,
you guys
okay.
are in. So you
So
guys.
we are in the past.
So we're in the past. How did we end up in the past?
we
just
walked
by
through a
walking.
We
door,
just went through a door.
and then it closed behind us, and then we can't get back, and now we're here.
What do you mean?
And
What
then-
door? The door isn't there. That's not a
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
Ex-
Don't
that's
don't
the point.
gaslight me. Don't gaslight me above table. And then also Nat heard a thing about the cleaner, which is the only name we have since we've gotten here. We also know there's an immortal kobold who is causing all of this, and he stole an orb at some point. We think it might be the orb that was from the lore dump, the present one in Strahd, but we're not positive.
So the
Or this
main-
one related to it.
So the main thing we're doing
Yeah.
is just trying to get back to our present time.
Yes, and fix this
Yes.
time so our time isn't fucked up. Also,
Okay.
Theo, I need to know. Nat would be probably aware of this based on everything that's happened. Would what I know cause an earthquake?
Okay, Lineback or Wool's character has straight up told you to shut the fuck up. In character.
Yes.
So yes.
Cool. Thank you, Theo.
Um.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah,
So also, I
doing-
still can't see the map. Is there something I should be able to see from this last
Yeah,
session?
you guys need, for some reason he has not pulled everyone to the proper. I am
Yeah,
the only one
I'm-
here,
Oh, there's
and
a
we also have
castle
to stream it for Katya.
now.
Queen can't see.
Welcome back, Queen.
Hi.
We missed you, Queen. I'll stream for you, love. Let me see.
So yeah, the issue at hand is we are at a point where important information probably cannot be shared in character
Yeah,
Okay.
safely.
yeah. I'm screaming into the void because all I want to do is share what Nat knows, but now I can't.
You can share it above table.
No, you could share it like with them. Just like don't tell an
It-
NPC, like for
Yeah.
example, that they're gonna die and then they live and then you fuck up the timeline.
I'm confused by that.
You can tell the party. You just can't tell
Okay, cool,
This-
cool, cool.
anyone else.
Okay,
just
you
only
are in the
party.
past.
We are
Yeah.
currently being back to the futured.
She doesn't know what she's never seen that movie.
I have seen that movie, but it's been years.
Okay, but like okay, you're in the past. Everything you do affects the timeline.
Yes,
So
yes.
don't
yes.
affect the timeline. Don't tell someone something they literally shouldn't know.
So I can share what I know, but I can't tell like Fizzlebang, hey, yeah, we held a funeral for you.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Let me.
You also can't tell people information you have no way of knowing. I.e., calling someone by their name.
It'd be
Okay,
really
look,
funny though if
I
you
thought it was
really
a
got
title.
people confused.
I thought it was a title. That's my argument for the Paulo Umbra. I
Okay,
thought it was a
that,
title.
That's just as bad though.
I thought it was a title. I thought it was a title they always had.
Well, the idea is you don't know what kind of background knowledge they have yet, right?
Yeah.
So when you're telling them, maybe it is a title, but maybe it doesn't become a title until like next year, but you don't know that.
Yeah.
So you have to go assume that they don't know anything you know until
Okay.
they've confirmed it.
We need to get you
And
to
even
watch
then, you
like
can't
fucking
beat around the bush
Butterfly
to try and find
Effect
out.
Like
I know what the
we need
butterfly
to
effect
educate
is.
you.
I know what the butterfly effect is. The flap of a butterfly can change an entire timeline.
Basically, just don't interact with NPCs. I know you love RP so much, but we basically can't do that. Because the more we do, the more at risk we are.
Cool. So what I'm hearing is everyone is duct taping my mouth.
Lineback currently trying to duct tape the timeline.
Wait,
No,
hang on.
It's a
no.
fucking
Back in
Jenga
the-
tower of destruction.
And Lineback is
And you're
suddenly
sitting there
here.
jumping up and down the table, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up!"
No, here's where Rule went. Rule was in beside us, and Rule is now above the table, holding my golden thread, screaming at it.
There we go. I fixed my name.
What's your name now? Oh
What
God!
it's
Wait,
always been.
I have to fix mine. I never
just had
did
to
that.
change it
No, I never did mine.
because he keeps calling me Lineback, and he's not here.
He's not here.
Unless
Okay.
you want him to be here, in which case we can also make it. More timeline fuckiness.
But yeah, tell us what's happening, Theo. We got recap. What's happening?
We have recap for the last 20 minutes.
So
Game.
I'm
Real
going to
quick,
kill
though,
you by the end
last-
of this campaign.
Just one little clarity. So we walk through a door and do we pop up in this kobold castle?
I saved
walk through a door.
Yeah, we walked through the door, we were in the room, and the door behind us was gone.
And we ended up in this castle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was just wondering how we ended up here
This
specifically.
dwarven mine. Yep.
Dwarven mine, okay.
We are in the past of the weird mine area that we were in before.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay.
So we ran up the stairs. We're back inside, nice and cozy. Drake went, "Meh." From there, What's going on, Thea? Are they coming after us?
So it falls over the edge, and you hear Fizzlebank say Butterfingers.
Matt, why
And
are you looking at pictures of octopuses?
They're so cute. They're masterminds that should not exist, but God, they're cute. But I'm also terrified of them because I do think they would murder me. Like, if I was in a fight against an octopus, I would not survive.
Okay, back on topic. We finally got Theo on topic, and then we went right back off
Sorry.
topic. So let's get back on topic.
it was like RP now, game, go. Okay. So the thing falls, and you hear a bunch of kobolds cursing. It fell on the tail of the drake that the kobold was riding. Who threw that? Which one of you scum? And they start pulling all the dwarves who are binding along the wall.
Yeah, we're ducking back inside.
Yeah, Nat grabbed everyone up in her arms and she booked it. Out of curiosity, Theo, are any of the dwarves wearing PJs?
Do you really want to know?
Kind of. I, as a player, want to know. Natalia would have no reference for this.
Don't worry about it.
Are any of them wearing minecart slippers?
Don't worry about it.
Incredibly worried.
You, 8 of you. Penance. As you guys go back inside.
Who's saying that? Fizzlebank?
No,
the
Just checking.
the court.
uh,
Essentially, what amounts to the quartermaster, the dude who beats the slaves.
oh no. Nat's gonna have to go help them.
No.
Literally, no. We are not in a position to do so as much as Uriel wants to.
Nat also wants to. I think it's like Nat gets them inside, hears that, turns around, and it's just Katya like grabbing her and also grabbing Uriel.
Yeah, Varula would definitely be stopping you too.
Yeah.
You hear 9 simultaneous shots of repeater shotguns.
Jeez.
Oh,
Well,
that's not great.
Leave him to rot as a warning.
I think that we have ended up in somewhere we shouldn't be. More so in not even in the time sense, more so in the
dear
You
God,
know.
how are we gonna get out of this sense?
exactly.
Where even do we go? Funnily enough, we've searched this entire area and I can't seem to find a way down.
No, I think it's a Theo wants to get us captured thing, and then we get then we go down. I just have a feeling there's a big sign pointing at maybe talking to them is the option, but I don't
Is
think it's a good option.
There's windows in the back. We could just teleport out of this room.
Varula moment.
How far down?
Okay,
How-
well,
You can go a mile down. How many miles up are we?
I mean, you can do it in increments. You don't do it in one
Excuse
go.
me, holding up my cute little hands. Do we still have our featherfall rings?
I think so.
no, because you buried them.
Did we?
You
Oh.
buried them because you didn't want you to be tracked. The thing that. How do I remember this? And I wasn't even there for it.
Because you listened to it. I had like a big brain moment. I was so excited. I don't remember burying them. I do think that we did because I trust you. I just
The funny
don't
thing is,
remember it.
you're the one that said to bury them because you couldn't trust them.
Was I?
Yeah,
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 because you're like, he tracks us. We can't trust Jeb.
I still agree that we can't trust Jeb. You know what? Past me was smart.
You know what? I would rather trust Jeb than Fizzlebang.
You're not wrong, but I would rather trust neither of them.
Wow.
Listen,
Jeb
it's fine.
sent
Max-
you to a fucking cavern above. Fizzlebang just does random things, and you like hate him more.
he's done a lot of fucked up shit. But okay,
Listen.
looking at spell lists here, everyone, please raise your hands. Does anyone have Featherfall?
No,
Listen,
but
all
I
I'm
mean,
saying is that we wouldn't be in this mess if Chip didn't summon Fizzlebang. We would be like 3 earthquakes less, and not currently trying to figure out what to do because of the kobold.
You're not wrong.
By the
You're
way,
not
there are currently in the corner of the room,
wrong.
10 bottles go flying onto the floor, one by one.
Is it Fizzlebang?
He's in
Wait,
the other corner, hissing
where?
like a cat.
so
Wait, he's
Where-
hissing like a cat?
Yes.
Can Nat like follow his line of sight? What is he? Is he hissing at the bottles?
Roll perception.
Dirty 20.
What is it? 18 plus 9?
That's 27. Wait. Oh, 18 plus 9?
Yeah, 18 plus 9. 27.
Yeah.
What do I get? What does Uriel see with a 27?
There is a cat currently knocking things off this shelf
Oh, it's Olivia.
because
We're
it
fine.
can.
Wrong. No.
Oh my god, Bayo, is it your cat?
It sure is. I have an image too. That's the funny thing.
Oh my god.
Wait. Bayo's here? Are you actually going to play?
Yeah, Bayo's playing tonight. I bullied Bayo. I went Bayo night.
Wrong.
It's a Bayo night.
Theo got to me first.
It's fine. I was in line. Look at my timestamp in the general
You're just
chat.
like, you're just like, is it a Bayo day? And I'm like, well, we don't know what the fuck Bayo would be doing at this point in time, so no.
It still counts. It's a Bayo day because you're a Bayo.
Yeah. So what you
Wait,
see?
so
We got Bayo's
it's
cat.
a cat. It's a cat that ruins the universe day.
Yep.
So
Oh,
you see
great.
this like really white, like fluffy cat wearing kind of like a bear skin like cloak. And there's like this book hovering around, and she just seems to be muttering as she like just slams everything off the shelves.
Great. I think Uriel is gonna do like the cat fit. Quiet.
Is Nat able to like trot over and kind of like go to pick up the cat just to try and get it to stop knocking shit over?
I mean, you could try, but imagine she would just stare you in the eye while she does it.
She's just gonna do the good cat pickup, the under the butt, under the chest, just try to pick the baby
So
up.
the moment you try to pick me up, I'm going to Eldritch Blast you.
Warlock cat.
Yaya is not as kind as Bayo.
Oh my god. Okay. Try to Eldritch Blast me, I guess, from close range.
And like you'll kind of like hear me hiss, "Don't touch me."
Ah,
That's a
sucks.
that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Oh great, another talking.
Does a 24 hit you, Bayo?
Did you roll a disadvantage?
I did.
Yes, it does.
Fizzlebang hits you with a bottle of water. Or like not a bottle of water, he sprays it with a water bottle. And it just
You know,
arcs.
I'll roll my hit at disadvantage then. I think I rolled better actually. So 21.
He goes
Yeah.
flying.
Well, while this is going on, can Uriel go to at least one of the windows or just outside sneakily and just see if anyone is like peering up this way?
Bayo, how much damage did that Eldritch
This is
Blast do,
probably
by
a
the
lot
way?
of noise.
9.
Cool, thanks. Goodbye, temp
Um,
HP that we got from somewhere.
One of the couple of dwarves are looking up in your direction, but they don't seem to see you.
I'm going to put
I'll
my
cure
finger to
wounds
my lips
Natalia.
just in case.
No, it's okay. It
And
was
back
temp
away.
HP from Chip. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think Natalia's going to give just quickly hand to her chest from where that Eldritch Blast hit her. Just look over towards like Edix. Give him that look of I am trying. reach into her bag and take out a little bit more of her catnip.
How do you have catnip?
She picked it in what's her name? Olivia's hut.
Oh my god.
By the way, Fizzlebang disappears midair.
Yeah,
The
my
party-
second Eldritch Blast, I probably would have tried to shoot him.
You hit him.
Uh,
A sigh of relief.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, he got knocked backwards and he disappeared midair.
Yeah. Nat's gonna go ahead and just like a little enticement, just kind of wiggle the little thing of catnip. Take a
Um,
little bit out, pinch it on the floor.
Is this a wisdom save? That's what this would be, right, Theo? A
Yeah.
wisdom save. I
I would like to argue that it needs to be done at disadvantage because you're a cat.
I
with
did. I
catnip.
rolled a 13 and a 14, and I have a +9 to my wisdom.
You failed.
I failed, Theo?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all, so you'll kind of like, I don't know, whatever their cat's eyes looks like when they get completely and I'm like, my butt's wiggling.
Yep. Nat's gonna go ahead and just like kind of step back slowly. She's seen Chip with catnip. Look towards Edix, give him like a little bit of a shaky thumbs up of I have this handled. Step back to the group while the cat goes after the catnip.
Okay.
Mage
In
hand
that
it.
case, Uriel will go back outside and just stay along the
Uh.
walls so that way it's harder to see him, and just try and get a lay of the land and figure out where we could go from here. If there are ways out or anything like
Yeah, I was trying to say if Rula was gonna look out the window too,
Yeah.
to see if there's a way to teleport out.
Soul Forger is currently prancing around. We followed you, mistress. We followed you. There are other dogs here. We made
Soul
friends.
Forger? My Soul Forger?
Yeah,
Oh my god, Nat
made
is walking
friends.
up.
No.
We made friends.
no.
This-
Hearing Soul Forger, Uriel just comes back from the door and he's like, no.
I think she just has this look of panic on her face for all of a second before she schools it. She slowly crouches down and just, I need you to send all of those friends on their way without saying a word.
We
to
made
them."
friends. I met another me. We're friends now.
Oh,
Fuck.
Soul
Am
Forger.
I in this room?
Soul Forger, mate.
You are in this room.
I'm
My
going to
dear.
pat him on the face. Please,
Ah,
Oh,
get out.
oh, Nat is putting a protective arm in front of her dog. I just,
that's what
I
angry scorpion,
understand.
mistress. No,
Yeah,
scorpion.
she's
Wrong
not.
word.
She's
What is it?
a cat. It's cat. Cat
No.
is the word you're looking for.
Capricorn.
It.
No.
No, it's cat. This is not the time for this
that cat-
conversation.
Cats are bad. She
Soul
can't be bad.
Forger.
She's pretty.
Soul
I met
Forger.
friends. We met friends.
Soul Forger,
Learn
I
them how
need
to
you to
ball.
focus. Soul Forger, enough.
Oh.
I need you to focus. Look at me.
Okay, I'm focusing.
Look
I'm
at-
focusing. He's tippy tapping.
Okay.
We made
okay.
friends. There's so many
Okay.
friends. All the friends.
Soul Forger, do not speak over me. I need you to listen.
He whines.
This is I love you with my entire heart, but this is incredibly important. I need you to send all of those friends on their way, and I need you to go home.
Home?
No, don't.
Is this Soul Forger of this timeline or their timeline?
Yeah, and I found the other ones. He found another hymn.
We're literally we're in the middle of a paradox.
I know. I just the Soul Forger that she's talking to right now. I don't know which one
It's-
he's
it's
in.
yours.
It's mine. It's mine. It's
yours,
my
okay.
boy. It's the okay. Here's how you can tell them apart. Some of them are dogs that are wearing sweaters that have their names embroidered on
Oh,
them.
okay,
very
okay.
lovingly. We're not obviously spent hours doing it, and
Mhm.
the other ones have no sweaters.
Some of the dogs are sharing sweaters.
Oh, Theo, don't do this.
They're
to
stretching them.
Oh shit.
Me. Don't do this to me. Have you told them anything?
We're best friends.
Have you told them anything about yourselves
You taught me.
or anything?
Best friends have no secrets, mistress.
Soul Forger, I know that I'm so proud that you listened to me, but in the same vein, she's gonna like grab him by the face and just send the others on their way at the very least. As for the rest of our group, if you are here, and I'm getting the point, and I feel like at that point she like Edix is just in the background like screaming, "Don't send them home." Just stay beside me. Do not move a muscle unless I tell you to, and that needs to spread down through the pack. Our pack, not the friends you've made, and the others need to go where they are supposed to go. Do I make myself clear?
His eyes, he's kind of looking down,
Soul Forger.
side eyes.
She's gonna like she has a hold of his like face like you do with a dog, and just gonna turn their face just a little, his face just a little bit, and just, what have
One
you done?
big old long tongue touches the tip of your toes.
Nat. She has a hold of Soul Forger's face in one hand. She's gonna slowly look down. What's touching her tongue?
That was his tongue.
Has his tongue always been that long?
Yeah.
Dogs have long tongues, Natalia.
Theo, can I roll a wisdom save or something? I don't think his tongue's always been that long. Anything?
It's his tongue.
I don't think they're that long.
He lays on the floor and starts to whine a little bit, but he pays attention.
Natalia
really
forgot
scared.
what dogs are for a second.
No, I don't think their tongues are supposed to be that long.
I start prestidigitating the dog. He smells bad to me.
Okay, cool. But
How does this appear? Does this appear like as a brush or like a soap or?
Like a hose.
Oh, that's rude as fuck.
oh, wait, I forgot I was sharing my screen. I'm so sorry, Queen. You've been staring at me looking at messages.
It's all good.
You can share the application specifically to all. You don't have to share your screen.
It doesn't work when I do Tailspire. It fights me.
If you stop streaming right now and if you have Tailspire, it should like just show the option to stream.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't give me the option unless I take it out of full screen mode, and then it fights me on like
Exit it
actually.
completely, and then see the thing above it where it says fucking Tailspire.
No, mine doesn't work like that. Genuinely, it does not. It
Okay,
will
hold
not.
on.
It has
So
to
you're
be out of.
telling me this is not there.
1 second. I gotta pull this back up where it was.
You have to stop streaming completely for it to appear.
I know. I've done that before. It does not do that. It does not give me the Tailspire option unless it is. Yeah, it doesn't do that unless it is out of full screen mode. Like
That's
genuinely
weird.
does not. Yeah, it just doesn't. But Soul Forger, what have you done?
Nothing. Just friends.
Send them away.
But one of them's really pretty.
I don't care that they're pretty. Send them away.
Oh.
Soul Forger, what you are doing could impact us badly. I'm not. This is not even a request. This is an order. Please send the friends you made away.
The friends disappear.
Is it just my dogs now?
Just Soul Forger.
Where'd the other dogs go?
Mm.
Were they my dogs? Soul Forger?
Yes.
Where's the rest of the pack?
They're around.
Soul Forger?
He rolls over.
No, you're not getting a tummy pet out of this.
He looks at the cat.
I meant just send the friends you made away. No, do not look at the cat. The cat is
The
also
cat's
not going.
tail swishing.
He
Soul
starts
Forger.
to wag. In
Soul Forger,
unison.
I need. When we get back, we are. Oh, Soul Forger. I need you to have the pack here, not the friends you made that are not part of our pack from home.
All the friends are gone.
Our pack. You said my dogs were also there. My entire pack.
Yeah, they're hanging around in the shadows. TM.
Are the other dogs not with them?
Not as far as you can see.
Cool. So it wasn't like my dogs just dispersed through this entire world.
Nah, I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay, cool.
I rolled for your animal handling.
You rolled for my animal handling?
Yeah.
Soul Forger.
He starts
And
wagging.
I snap my mage hand. Can you sit?
He tilts his head.
Sit.
Treat.
Maybe.
He sits.
Why do all
And I
her
look
dogs
at
secondary to everyone but her?
I look over at the pink one. It's like, he's waiting.
He's not getting a treat out of this.
He did a command. He should get a treat. What are you doing here, by
I
the
like
way?
the cat mistress. Can we keep her?
Massive
don't
side
think-
eye.
I don't
Why
think
are
he
you
wants
here?
to be caught.
We're just hanging out.
We're friends.
Mhm.
Now we're friends.
Side eye from the cat.
He starts to crawl along the floor towards the cat.
Nat's just gonna reach out, just grab him nicely by the back of his sweater, pull him back to her, wrap her arms around him.
He's wagging, looking at the cat.
From my universe, do I know who Fizzlebang is?
You do not have a very good relationship with him.
Okay, I snap my fingers and I cast sending to this version's Fizzlebang. Where are you? I have some questions.
He sends back him sticking out a tongue.
I do it again. Don't make this hard on yourself.
You get a 4 sound. Number's
hate
been
him.
disconnected.
Who else is in this room besides, I'm assuming?
Everyone, I
All of us.
imagine.
Oh, you're all in the room.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I did say Uriel was gonna go outside and try and figure out where we can go, but
Oh, yeah,
then
and
all
then
of the
all the dog
nonsense
stuff happened, and he came back in. He was
Yeah,
like,
There's a path down.
where?
And is there anything out the window that we can see?
Yeah, massive mine.
Massive mine.
Yeah,
Well,
filled
like-
with hundreds and hundreds of dwarves.
A lot of
with-
people working it.
Yeah, working it with kobolds overseeing them.
No obvious elevator or anything out of here.
No. However, there's pictograms of, as if like you're just, it's at dwarf level. It's like for dwarves if they can't read. It looks like a stair, and it's pointing in a certain direction.
Go that way, I guess.
Give me a second. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, yeah. It's out the other. It's out on the other end of the balcony, I believe.
so I guess if he knows that, would he let us know?
Who? Sorry.
If Edix realized that on his little peek out before he had to come back in?
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Cool. Above table. Is it our best idea to head down, or do I don't think we have another option at all?
Trying to think. This isn't the exact same mine we were in before, right? In terms of like location in the past.
Yes,
It is the exact same?
pretty much for all intents and purposes, as far as you're aware.
Then I believe we could probably just teleport to the surface then because if it's a location I know and we're on the same plane just in a different time, I should be able to teleport to the surface.
If you want to, sure.
I feel
Oh,
like
he
that's
says that.
it's a bad idea if we go to the surface. I feel like I feel like that's a don't
Yes,
do
yes, it
that.
is. However, it basically means that you're not going to fix what happened. But
You're not gonna
Yeah.
what?
We're not gonna fix what happened.
Ah,
I mean, if
If
you
we do
like,
that.
if you like kobolds, I mean,
We like kobolds, but we don't want that to happen.
I still don't know exactly what happened, honestly.
Essentially, there's an
Yeah.
overworld immortal kobold that is ruling the world.
From
And
this
has one of
dungeon?
yes, and has everything. And if we go back, he'll also still be an immortal kobold ruling the world, and we'll completely destroy everything and essentially auto lose. It will be bad time, not good time.
Okay.
Don't
I
want to
didn't
go
say
back
we
till we
oughta
fix
lose.
it.
Just different
Eh,
challenges.
And he is in here.
I'm
somewhere.
just saying.
This is
I
where
feel
his
like I don't
throne
think we
is,
could
yes.
fight. I
Okay.
don't think we could fight an immortal kobold. I just want to put that out there as Haley. I don't think that
this-
we could.
Is this the pirate immortal kobold?
We asked and we don't have confirmation, but I think it is.
Well, also, just because he's immortal doesn't mean he can't be killed. Could just mean he doesn't age.
What if we trapped him?
No,
that
the
works too.
immortal kobolds are if they die, they come back.
Oh.
So I think it's a bad idea if we don't fix it. Essentially,
you-
to fix it, all we need to do is get the orb.
There are some high level spells that can cause permanent petrification. We could use miracle points to possibly do that to him.
Attempt to, yeah. I mean, we could utilize Fizzle
Is
Bang
it
like we did for
petrification
the
considered
eggs.
death?
It's not considered death now.
You're just frozen forever.
You can't be resurrected. You're just frozen. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, clever.
It's a bitch when you get petrified and you're like you don't have a spell to undo it.
Don't worry, I'll be throwing some gorgons at you.
Oh god.
Hey, positive. Nat can't be blinded, deaf, and petrified or stunned.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Mm.
That paladins are pretty great.
Oh no, it's not because of that. It's because of the book.
Oh.
It's one of the
Was
things
it?
she got.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
By the
Mhm.
way, you know how that section works in the first page of settings? You just have those turned off.
What?
In the first page of the book, there's settings, and you just have those turned off.
Oh. Is my okay? Here's the thing. We've gotten to confirm my book is made out of Illithir's skin. Why does my book have settings?
Don't worry, it's got
He
cheat
wants
codes
to
too.
be able to petrify you.
I'm scared. I guess this is a question that Nat could do while we're sitting here. She's holding Soul Forger and trying to keep him from going after the cat, sensing that is a bad idea. She went near the cat and got Eldritch Blast straight to the chest. Which she also just has like a little curiosity thing. Just use Divine Sense and see if there's anything coming in this room that's like Celestial Fiend, Undead, Hollowed, or anything.
What is Yaya pulled up as?
You tell me. I'm a warlock of the Archfey from another dimension. So you tell me. Whatever you want.
I guess technically that qualifies as an outsider.
Yeah, that wouldn't pop up, I don't think, then, because Nat just knows Celestial Fiend or Undead, and then anything affected
Yeah.
by the Hollow spell. So, nothing from the outside
so
either.
the cat arrives, doesn't explain anything, you're just like taking it in fucking stride.
Yeah. Listen, Nat's a little more concerned by the dog that's currently squirming in her arms. She got hit by the Eldritch Blast. She's freaking out a little bit inside. It's great. I love this for her.
It's okay. He's content to being hugged. He's just wagging his tail.
Okay. I guess that is Theo's hint, putting a golden sign above Yaya. Also, to be fair, she is not the weirdest thing we have found that has just started
No.
to accompany us. We have Chip too. Like, we already have a talking cat. It's not the weirdest
Is
thing.
that what Chip is?
He's a tabaxi technically, but he's a talking cat. Let's be honest here. He's a talking cat. So what are we going to do then? I assume sitting here for too long is just going to end up with us getting found
Sounds like we need to find this ruler of some sort and deal with him.
as quickly as possible.
Who are we dealing with?
Right. I suppose I should make an introduction. I am Natalia. That is Varula, Katya, Edix, and this is
Lots of peace
Soulforger.
sign.
The cat flashes one right back.
The Immortal
What it
Emperor,
co-
also known as Lonely.
Yeah. Are you from here?
No, and I would like to go home. So is this whatever you're dealing with? Will it take me home?
In theory.
Let's go
Right.
kill him.
Well, I don't know if charging straight in is our best bet.
You
Have
know,
you looked
Bayo is all
outside?
about Natalia. I think Yaya's got that Conti energy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she is a cat,
Yeah.
and
Bayo is a
Queen
dog.
does have a bunch of cats.
Yeah, Queen's the like hoarding of the cats. Nat's the hoarding of the dogs.
From the window, is
And
there
Baby
any?
Shark.
Is there anywhere obviously that he would be from as a throne room or something like that?
At the other end.
At the other end?
Above
Yeah.
table. Above table, like Nat hinted at. I think it's a really bad idea to just charge into the immortal guy. I really do think this needs to be a sneaky boy.
Well, I
We
mean-
don't get found out. Steal the orb. Get out as quickly
He is
as
sitting
possible.
upon a mound of treasure.
Wait, he's there right in front of us?
That's his throne, yeah.
Oh, in this room?
He's been in the room the whole
No,
time?
no. Like across the way.
Oh.
Where's across the way?
Alright,
I'm
hold
just
on.
confused by that.
I'll send you guys a picture and Tales about what I'm talking about. Here you go. I'll put this bitch in Dungeoneering. Wait, where is Dungeoneering? There it is.
We have a dungeoneering channel. Oh, we have a dungeoneering channel.
Yeah, it's pretty much,
Yeah.
it's meant for like things like this, but I don't typically use it that much.
So up those those staircases with your circle on it?
Yeah,
Or
kind
what-
of. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's gold. That's treasure and stuff littered the staircase. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, got it. And in that building is his what we think is his throne room. Okay. Well, that looks less than a mile away. I don't know, but we'd have to slip in the door very quickly if we wanted to try to skipping all the stuff in between.
Does anyone happen to have the spell Arcane Eye?
Oh, Queen does. I think Katya does anyway. Doesn't Katya?
I don't remember
Wait.
that.
I'm pretty sure you have Arcane Eye.
Isn't that a warlock spell? Warlock wizard?
I do.
No.
Is it?
I mean, sorcerers have it too.
Yeah, but didn't you have
A
like a
wizard
spell that?
spell. I have an Arcana cleric. I have it.
Our best bet is to cast Arcane Eye and just send it in there. Just so that way we can get a better lay
Okay.
of the land.
Okie dokie.
Is a random eye going to attract attention though? It just goes along.
No. Not unless
It's
someone here has
invisible.
true sight.
Okay, cool.
And it's
Yeah.
intangible, so it can just go through walls. So just put it in a
It
wall
cannot go through
as
walls.
you go.
It cannot.
Are-
It can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter, but it cannot pass through walls.
I
It
thought
does
was
have normal and
invisible.
dark vision though.
That's a problem for getting through the door over there.
Yeah,
I'm sure
if
there's a
it's like
way.
If the
one
door
inch,
is like a little hole at the bottom.
yeah, or a gap. Like
that's true,
anywhere
yeah,
on the
oh,
sides,
Or I could just
anything.
yeah.
like,
Yeah, all doors have
or I
gaps.
could wait
at
for
the
someone
bottom.
to open the door and then just boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's the Theo. That's a bad idea. Talk.
No, you guys wanted to do it.
Why is it a bad idea, Theo?
I'm imagining that
We're
Lonely
being
has
res-
true sight. He's an immortal forever god. He probably has true sight.
What if I
Eh.
But
banished
we're
him?
being so responsible by like gathering intel
Yeah,
before
yeah,
running
I
in,
don't
and Theo's
disagree,
punishing
yeah.
us for it.
I mean, if you want to do it,
It
that's
sounds
totally
like you
fine.
disagree without disagreeing.
It sounds like this is Theo saying, "Hey, I'm the DM. I want you to know this is a really bad idea, but I want y'all to figure this out on your own. I don't want to have to tell you."
All right. I just won't use it, I guess.
No, I mean,
Or maybe he just didn't plan for us to think of this idea.
oh, I definitely did not. However, you know me. I roll with them punches, dude.
Uh-huh. Sounds good. So, Arcane Eye?
Yeah, if you guys want to do that, that's fine.
Now I'm scared. Queen, hold my hand
Mm-hmm.
while the creepy eye just floats away. Thank you.
What's the maximum range of the eye?
It does not have a maximum range.
There
but it
isn't
can
a
only move
maximum
30
range. I
foot
can
a
just
turn.
send it 30 feet away every round for an hour.
Yep.
Oh, and aren't you blind during that?
Well, you see through the eye. You
Well,
can't see.
but everything.
Yeah, I
around,
see through
yeah.
the eye.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's only one eye, so just you have half vision.
I think that would be confusing. I'll just close my eyes.
Thinks about the entire scene we have with Katya being completely blind and Nat having to
Yep.
carry her, and then
But
Edith
by the way,
carrying her.
you know how work of the spell is how it's gonna work is it summons a reclining chair and you sit back into it Stargate style. All right, it gets to the it gets to the edge of the door.
Okay, so wait. So am I casting it, guys?
I think it's a bad idea,
Because
but I
remember, I'm
think
multi-class.
yeah,
But this
Do
is
it.
my only
yeah,
4th level spell.
yeah.
Considering
the
the
thing.
fact that we've tried multiple times to scout out and every time gets met with dodging the question, do it.
All right, I'm doing it. I cast Arcane Eye. I'm gonna sit down before I cast Arcane Eye, just in case there's
In your
anything
magical
happens.
recliner.
So, yes,
That is canon.
I sit down in I sit down in my magical recliner, and
It
I
has a
sip
foot massage
from my big gulp.
built in, you know.
All right, so yeah, I cast Arcane Eye.
Okay. So the eye gets to the edge, and then there's on the way you notice like as it's coming down, there is about I guess I guess I would say 10 or 14 kobolds carrying sacks of gold and jewels and some strange mineral, like on big carts.
Pretty. I
They're
relate
heading
this to the
towards the
group.
throne room.
That's awesome. That means if I can't get through the door, I'm just gonna wait for them.
It takes a while for them to
Can I like?
Go ahead.
Can I like? Because I can, move. Can I go like try and examine the mineral?
Okay. Roll Arcana.
Arcana. Okay.
Actually, roll
Hang on.
Perception and Arcana. Let's see how well you perceive what's going on. I imagine there's like static here and/or fuzziness.
Okay. Put it in rolls. Rolling on Discord. Nope, my Discord's being really bad. Okay. I'll roll it on D&D Beyond. Skills. Perception. 30-20.
Okay. You see that the material is made of some kind of blue rock. You also see that
It doesn't.
that the kobolds have very thick clothing, but the Pack-a-Mule dwarves have swords.
Like the stones are causing the sores, maybe?
Possibly.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I relate this. So there's no way for me to get through the door. There's no gap around the bottoms or anything.
Not at the moment. They're approaching it relatively, like they're gonna be there in like about 30 seconds or so.
Oh, okay. Then
Can
yeah.
your
I
eye
just,
transmit sound?
Let me check.
I'm pretty sure it's just sight.
How good is Katya at reading
Yeah,
lips?
just as I mentally receive visual
Wait, she can read
information.
lips. What does it matter?
Can't you read lips?
Yes, she has that feat.
No, I haven't took that feat yet.
Then who could
I don't
read
know
lips?
why I haven't taken that
None
feat yet.
of us
actually.
The
can.
one
None of us
time
can.
it would be so useful.
Yeah, actually,
No,
that's
no, someone can read lips. Someone took
Wait.
that feat.
No
I
one
meant to
did.
take the feat.
So
So
if
wait, hang
anyone,
on. I'm level 9, so that means I can take the feat, right?
level 8. At level 8, you could have.
yeah, but I don't think you took it unless you're saying you
No,
didn't take it. Did you
Dude,
take it?
I
somebody
could take it
did.
yet.
Somebody took the read lips feat because that's come up before.
We've talked about
Yeah,
it.
no,
before,
I
but
kept
it's
talking
never...
about how I wanted to take the observant feat because it would give me a +5 to my passive perception. But then, like, I couldn't take it yet because I have to be level 8 in a class to take it. I can't just take it because I'm multi-classed or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it's level 4 and level 8 in classes. You can. take a feat.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
guess my
sorry.
subscription died out. Whoops. I can't
Oh.
even go to your page.
Or your D&D Beyond subscription ended?
I mean, if
Yeah.
Queen doesn't mind, I can in fact go to her page because we're in the same campaign. I can look at it. I don't because of like respect.
It lets
but
me
you
if I
don't mind.
fucking tab out, basically, or I have to
Mm.
like put in a private tab. Cause I don't
Queen,
know. Cause if you have it, you would
Mhm.
have it like on your fucking inventory,
it would
right?
be under yeah, it would be under her feats because it's like the one tab. It's like something in feats. So I think all you're remembering, Will, is it's come up in conversation, or we had another player take it that dropped out. Like Cithra might have had it.
Oh, you know what?
I
I
s-
think Cythera had it. That actually sounds
Someone
really
had it
familiar.
because there was a point where either we were under the silent spell or we couldn't speak, and it was like during the throne room thing because it was
Hey,
someone
Queen.
read
Was it
my
Chip?
lips as I was
Mhm.
talking to Natalia.
Hey, Queen. Dumb question. Do
Yeah.
you have the message spell?
The what spell?
The message spell or anything like that?
I have message and I have sending.
Okay, here's a really dumb thing. Do you have to say anything to send message, or can you send a completely blank message? I don't think this would work.
For
Or can you-
Send a
sending,
message where
can
it's like
just-
psst, 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 psst.
Or yeah, I have a really dumb thing. How dumb do we think Lonely is because he's a kobold? You could just send him a message and be like, "This is your inner voice," and do like the creepy thing that you did to Ares.
Oh
Okay,
my
but
god,
she
and I
has
could
to
do
have
that
met
because
you.
I have the charlatan feat or whatever, the actor.
Yeah, and be like, "Hey, this is your inner voice. You need to think about what they're saying to you. This is very important." And then have him as he's like mentally thinking about it, he's actually responding to you somehow. Be like, "You need to tell me." It's really dumb, but I mean, it is also an option.
It could work. It could work.
It could work. It could work. Because I think it's
It's an
only like
option.
30 feet from, or it's somebody you can see or something like that for message. I'd have to
Mhm.
go to Song's page to look at it.
Yeah, no,
Um,
He
I
does
have
look
to
like
like
kind
either
of
see them or
familiar.
know like exactly where they are because it's
yeah,
that thing
but
where
you're
it's
looking through
like
the yeah, you're looking through the arcane eye though, so you can see them.
Well, the
This is a really
message
bad
only
idea.
has like 30 feet. Message only has 30 feet for a spell, and you can't cast spells through Arcane Eye.
God damn it! You could spend a miracle point.
Wait, but you can't cast spells through Arcane Eye, but you can still like if it's in range, it still counts as something you can see though, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, so like maybe I might need to get something like this for Rula so we can
so that
see
you could
look through.
waste spell slots to do sending,
No,
but
so I
not
can.
message because
Well,
message is a
oh,
much
okay.
shorter range.
Yeah, yeah.
You could spend a miracle point.
I don't know. I think we talked about this. I don't think miracle points can increase
Eh,
range.
use it to send sending at a higher level. Be his inner voice. I don't know if this would work, but it's the only goddamn
No,
idea I
sending
have.
for send it. Okay, so message you have to see the person.
Yeah.
Sending I can send
Yeah.
it to literally anyone. Sending was how I was talking to Night Eye or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can only cast it at like the one level.
Mm.
But you have to do it within 25 words.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it get tricky.
Mm, mm, mm. Hey, in 25 words, I need you to think about what they're saying.
Okay, well, let's just get the description of what she sees
yeah,
before
and
we
then
decide on anything.
exactly. You
All
also
right,
could just
now
try
roll
to
the
do it.
Arcana that I requested.
Oh, you changed it to perception.
I said both. I said perception first.
Oh, my bad.
All good.
Okay, 1 second.
It started a whole chain of conversation. So
I didn't even hear you
besides,
say it.
at this rate, like we got like Check Watch 10 more sessions out of this section.
We're all very confused, Theo. You gave us an bar level puzzle.
Yeah, this is a
22
there's a
for
very big
Arcana.
side quest.
22 for Arcana.
That's a ore is magical.
So it's a magical mineral. Okay.
It's uranium.
It does give off a pleasant glow.
Well,
Isn't
literally could be
Varula
radioactive.
Isn't
What?
Varula because of our is Varula does Varula know what that kind of stuff is due to her archaeological feat or whatever? Her
I
background?
mean, you guys have seen it. You've seen uranium
have we
because
seen
of the
uranium?
stash.
Yeah.
Yes, because of the stash of the radioactive stuff that Cithra found.
We found a stash
You
of
remember
radioactive
the
stuff?
labyrinth?
Yeah, we did.
It was
What?
outside the labyrinth.
We know it's
No.
our characters know it's dangerous.
Okay, cool. I don't remember that.
Learning you don't remember a lot of things. Session.
Look, this is why she has she has like a creepy cryptic message file that she puts everything I say into.
You would think I'd have.
You-
I have
you
the
don't
here's the thing, 'cause
deny
I
it.
remember the stupid shit. I remember the stupid shit. I remember us trying to get Belinda a pair of shoes and really not having time to do it. I remember Belinda and her cute little doll. I remember Sithra trying to kill a man on the airship. I remember that stuff, not the stuff that's relevant
You
now.
remember Belinda dying, so I can't hear the end of it.
I will never let go of it. You
I
killed her.
killed
We
one little orphan.
we had her for one session, playtime of like 3 hours.
And
And
guess
you
what?
murdered
You
her.
fucking brought her to the one of the most dangerous places on the continent.
But she wasn't even killed by that place. So someone came from the place we came from to kill her.
Yeah.
No, they weren't up to the fuck up.
Anyway, we know what uranium is. I love that for us. We are so smart. What else does she see?
At this point, I think they get to the door. Yeah.
They come up to a couple of troll guards, and the guards start opening the big heavy door.
I'm just
Just-
gonna like.
Hmm?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, say keep going.
Just enough to like let them inside.
Okay, yeah. I go through.
Okay. And they come into a long hall, and they take a right. And there's a huge, massive mound of treasure.
Ooh, sparkly.
Yes, sparkly. And they start to unload.
Can I? Well, then can I? I thought.
What? I think Internet died.
Queen?
Oh no.
That was the worst place for it to die.
I know. Me pokes her eyelid. You there?
Queen?
Hello.
Sorry,
You're okay. You're okay.
I'm back. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm back.
You're good. You're good, darling. Continue what you were saying.
I'm looking for. Wait, so I'm looking for the orb, or I'm looking for the king?
Just
So what
scouting.
is this orb? Everyone keeps talking about.
The orb to the kobold. All right, so then if they're, so it's like basically the thing opens into a hallway, and they went right.
Yep.
If it's just the treasure room, then like, I'm
It's
gonna
like
look for
it
any.
would- there's like a slight room to the left that just seems to be like quarters for many attendees. It's like a massive
the
circular room
Oh fuck! I did not mean to
that's just piled with treasure.
Can I
It's
like?
got like blue rocks here and there, obviously sticking out from the surface. So a significant portion of it's going to be whatever this material is.
Can I look around for any super powerful looking floating orb, just to see if he's like dropped it off here?
As your eye enters the room, the treasure starts to shift slightly as they unload.
Nope. Retreat, retreat, retreat.
Do you like? Do you take your eyeball and like quickly go back and forth, or you just like zipping?
Well, I'm retreat backwards and see if it's still shaking or if it was like triggered by magic or whatever.
So you come back after a second.
I'm still using the eye, but yes, I moved the eye backwards.
Okay. An eye is currently observing the kobolds. A big eye.
I retreat it.
It looks at the eye.
Have the eye. The eye does not blink, so I just have the eye stare at the kobold so intensely.
There is an eye inside the treasure. That is
I
very
told you I was
large.
retreating out of the treasure room.
Okay. You said you went back.
Yeah, forward, out of the treasure room.
Either way, you did.
She went backwards. She left.
The gold
Me
started shaking,
squinting
and I was
IRL.
like, out.
Yeah, so I asked if like you went back, and he said, "Yeah, I'm not, but my eye is."
Yeah, no, I went back, and I said yes, not as in I was returning to my body, but as in I was moving the eye back out of the room.
Okay. Yeah, something sleeping under the gold.
I bet it's a dragon.
Does it look
Probably the kobold.
like a kobold, or does it look like a dragon?
You don't
I
know.
thought he
You
said it
didn't
was
see
like
it.
an eye.
Okay, so here's so it wasn't so upon backing up, I would see that that meant the eye was not what was causing it to shake. Okay, so then I'm just gonna retreat then. Can I? So I can see up to like.
Can't
Can
have
I
your
just,
cake and
like,
eat it
sort
too.
of-
You either backed out, you left, or you didn't.
Well, no, I just backed out to see if it was the presence of my eye that was causing the gold to shake.
That was apparently not the case.
Okay, then I'm gonna go back in.
So you went back in. Okay, you go back in. The eye shifts. It looks up. It sees you. It's a big old lizard eye.
Does it look like a kobold or does it look like a dragon?
Yes.
I feel like a kobold is just a small dragon. I feel like if it's not referred to as small, it's referred to as big, it's a dragon.
Well, he's immortal now. Maybe he grew.
I don't think that makes them grow. I don't think when they stop growing that suddenly being immortal makes you grow more.
Inches away from his own. I don't know. Maybe it's like a lobster, you know. As long as they keep finding bigger shells, they can keep growing.
That's not how love. Don't take on somebody else's shell, my darling.
I think she's
What's
thinking of hermit crabs.
She's thinking of hermit crabs for sure.
Whoops.
Hermit crabs, lobster, same thing.
They're so different.
My bad.
Dragons,
love you.
kobolds, really, they're neighbors.
I never did good biology.
I
Okay,
love you
so I'm
so
gonna
much.
advance my eye up so that I'm like eye contact, like
It
a few
sees
inches
you.
away from. I know, and I'm going. I'm confidence, just walking, just
Uh-huh.
directing the eye straight towards it.
Tell me, Ool, does the arcane eye spell cause pain?
Does the what?
Arcane eye spell.
No,
No.
I only receive visual
It's just sight.
stimulation.
You the only thing that you get transmitted is just sight. No sound, no, you can't talk through it. It's just you perceive through it.
I did not authorize a visit. You hear a rumble around.
Oh, so we all hear it then.
We all
Uh-oh.
hear it.
Yes. As Katya's
Why?
eye goes blank.
Oh, great.
I got aided.
How does
got
Katya look when
8?
she comes back?
By
Does she look
Katya.
shaken up?
I'm like, well, he knows we're here, and he doesn't like us.
Right.
So now we go and kill him, right?
I'm for
He's
that plan.
large. But you know what? We can give it a try.
Wait,
Verla,
who said
also
that?
known as Burno's,
know-
currently calculating the CR difficulty.
You know,
hang on.
it's funny. The arcane eye does not have a stat block and does not mention that it can be destroyed outside of a dispel magic. So it being eaten does not mean the spell ends.
He
Just-
ate me?
He ate your eye, yes.
So you
Oh,
can
so
see
rude.
inside him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
go-
a lot of people in there.
I'm gonna go look. Okay, can I just like can I bear with me, Theo. Can I just travel through one end of his body out the other?
um.
Very few-
Okay, but it's gonna have a
That would
sting to
work.
it.
How large?
There's no sense of smell through the eye.
Nope.
Nope, no, but everyone else around is gonna have a stink of smell. It's gonna
Can't
not
you
know
just come
where
back-
because it's invisible.
Can she just come back out the mouth?
You'd have to
Um,
open
Not
it.
if it's
So
not if
you
it's
get into the
closed.
stomach, and you see something very peculiar. There's a man chained to a stone in there.
Do I recognize him?
That is definitely not a kobold. That is a dragon.
Yeah, just
It's,
just a little bit of a
It's
dragon.
Jeb.
It's
Jeb.
Jeb.
He deserves it.
If I go float in front of the guy's face, can he see me?
He looks up. He's missing an eye.
Oh, shit.
Can he see me with his working eye?
Doesn't Rakshasas have true sight? Don't they?
Oh, it is Jeb?
Yes.
I thought you guys were just saying that and being like it would be funny.
No.
No,
He said it's
no.
Jeb.
Theo said it was Jeb.
All right, hi Jeb.
Wait, Jeb's
There-
the king, or is it just some?
There's a corpse tied to his leg by chains.
Is it Magda?
Is it?
Magda.
It's Magda. Oh, I was making a
Damn.
joke and now I'm sad.
So, is there any sort of like arcane writing on the chains or the stone or anything indicating he's magically trapped here?
Yeah.
Just checking. I mean, he's inside a dragon's stomach. Maybe he was just eaten and he's hanging out. All right, I continue on my
see
journey.
the eye?
Yeah. Rakshasas have true sight, so it can see the eye.
I'm
Does
just gonna
Jeb-
kind of make the eye kind of wobble back and forth a little bit, like "oh, hello," and then I'm gonna continue on my journey.
He beckons you forward.
I can't hear what he's saying, bro, but all right.
I mean, you can motion towards you, I
He
guess.
starts
No,
to,
no, I'm
he
just-
starts to write out the alphabet.
Wait, okay.
I think he's trying to see if you understand common.
I'm gonna have the eye nod.
So the eye moves up and down.
Okay, so he points to himself, and he points to the eye, and then shrugs.
I mean, I guess you can cast sending.
You
I-
could.
I tilt the eye, confused.
He taps his chest 3-4 times, and then he like proffers you.
I
Asking to
move.
switch places with you?
I can't tell. I move the eye closer.
We lost Duel.
On top
We
of him,
lost
that's what he's
Duel.
going for.
He sighs and rubs his good eye. So he taps his chest like 3 or 4 or 5 more times,
Mhm.
and he seems to be sounding out something. And he writes out Jeb.
Oh, he's asking for your name.
I can't talk.
Just hover over the letters. He wrote out the alphabet.
Oh, I thought he was like tracing it. Okay. I'm just gonna go over the letter K.
He nods.
That's it.
You're not going to give him anything else.
I don't
Not
want
an
to
A.
mess anything up.
You know, it would probably be safe enough to spell out inheritor. Because he knows what that is.
Yeah. Will he be confused though when you go from K to I to N? And now it's kin.
If it helps, I can cast sending at will.
At will. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we want to. I don't know.
I'm
Not yet.
because if you can give it to me, then we can just have this like a straight conversation.
I'm kind of liking the struggle though.
Oh, you know, you're right. It is very funny.
You
Gee,
just
thanks,
enjoy
guys.
him struggling.
Jeb deserves
I'm also
it.
struggling.
He
Okay,
does.
so
What did he ever do to you in Lineback?
We're all whispering in your ear, like Edith's just
I
like spell
know.
out inheritor, spell out
I'm just
inheritor.
like smacking you all, like stop backseat driving.
I mean, Uriel isn't doing anything. He's keeping an eye out ever since the whole fucking I don't remember inviting visitors or something. So
Alright,
he's
so
like,
I'm
Nat's
just
gonna
gonna
get
okay,
a hold of the
So
dog.
then
watch
I'm gonna
time.
spell out KIT, just like Kit.
He draws a cat.
He's asking if you're a cat.
I shake my eye.
He
Which
looks
way?
suspiciously. He draws a book.
Oh,
I have the eye tilt to the right a little bit, like when I'm confused.
my book twitches a little bit.
I wonder if that's his way of asking if we're from the book.
Okay, I'm gonna. Cause like, would we know?
He
That
says
we're-
something.
I don't know what he's saying.
Can you try to read lips? Is that something you can do without the feet? Then you just might
He
get it
does
wrong.
not look very happy.
So my
I'm gonna
I
spell
kinda
out.
have my
Never. I'm
book
gonna spell
covered.
out on the alphabet. Can't hear.
I have my book hover in front of Edix's face. I think someone's telling us something. It comes in my book, Leo.
What is in the book that is in front of my face?
So the first thing you see is in large all caps letters, "Get me the fuck out of here." And then you see a response of what looks like insane laughing. And then the next one is "Damn cat."
I assume that has to do with what she's currently going through.
I'm gonna be like out loud, like, leave me alone. This is hard.
And then you
You-
see
you're
Edith
doing
pop up,
wonderful.
"I know you can hear me, you damn cat."
He starts doing mockery cat looks, like he's just like mimicking out basically what happened.
You kind of see
Kitty
He
intense
stepped on it. He knocked over
Buddhist.
something that he knocked over a small bottle of water that touched the cat. Next thing he knows, he's flying through a doorway, and he ends up in the fucking belly of a dragon.
Kitty.
Oh, so this is our Jeb.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
This is Yaya's
my-
Jeb.
This is my Jeb.
That's Yaya's Jeb.
Okay, well, technically all Jebs are the same Jeb. It's just a matter of when is the Jeb.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I went to rescue him. What if we didn't? What if we just killed the dragon and went home?
I'm not too confident in the fact that we have to
So wait,
kill a
what's
whole
Natalia trying
ass
to say to
I'm
me?
dragon.
not either. Though I will agree that I'm not fond of Jeb.
What size would you say this dragon is?
Hey, Kitty, pause the conversation. How big is this dragon that you were telling us about?
Have it.
If you were to say it's like big, huge, large.
Okay, let's keep in mind that in the stomach you have a whole Jeb and Magda chained
at
up to
least-
a stone.
It's at least large.
That's in its stomach.
At least
That's
large.
Probably an
huge or
adult.
gargantuan.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Like it depends on which
Bertos
type
is
of
looking at
dragon we're
stat
thinking.
blocks right now, trying to figure out what
I'm
kind
not-
of dragon
I
it
don't
is.
cheat like that. I just happen to have it all memorized, so that's not cheating.
At the bare
Um,
minimum, its stomach is able to have like 30 feet of room.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's probably it
Um,
sounded a little bit of it like an ancient dragon to me, but we're a little underleveled for that.
He is currently like having what appears to be a cat fight with the eye.
yeah. Nat's gonna reach up from
I'm
where she's
gonna
sitting
keep
on the.
going out then.
Yeah,
In
well,
typical
Nat's gonna.
Rakshasa behavior.
Yeah. Nat's gonna just reach up before Kitty like leaves, just kind of tug on her sleeve a little bit from where she's sitting on the ground, Soul Forger still in her arms, and just perhaps try another tactic.
By the way, I assume you're still relaying the information.
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. Just here. Is this what you're reading, Uul?
The question is if I know what's happening with the book thing. Because I'm pretty sure he thinks I am the cat.
Yeah, that's what Nat is like, try another tactic.
Okay. I'm gonna
Um,
go over the letters, not cat.
I think for the first time in a long time, you hear Uriel burst out laughing.
Leave me alone.
It's over what he's reading in the book.
God.
And he'll basically say, "Hey, cat."
Oh yeah, especially if Lonely has become a dragon,
Um,
we can't kill a dragon.
No.
And even if we do, we have to do it again.
What if, hear me out, what if I banished him and we put him in a box?
I'm
He's also
inside
a
here.
dragon.
Something tells me he's just gonna get banished right where he's at.
There's an option for that. I know that we don't want to reveal too much, but
If you're thinking that it's going to reveal something, don't.
that's
What are
why
we
I'm
not
thinking,
revealing?
certain things that may impact things. By any
Like what?
means. I like how Yaya's just like in her face now. Nat's still holding the dog.
Tell
Nat's
me.
side-eyeing. Nat's looking away.
I want to know.
I think the most safe thing to say in that moment would just be, if we say too much, it'll be much harder for us to go home.
For all of us.
I think you should still tell me.
Do you want some more catnip instead?
You know what? Yes, give it to me.
Nat's gonna reach into her bag, turns out just a little more
then
catnip,
just
put it on
zonk
the
out.
floor.
Are you
Put it on the
ignoring
floor.
me?
I want to say I rolled a sleight of hands to just get the entire bag.
No, what'd you roll?
I
What do
rolled
need
a
to roll?
19.
Okay, let me roll a I'm gonna be so sad. That's one of my cooking ingredients.
Wait,
I got a 21.
you've been serving us catnip? You've been serving the party catnip? Is that what I'm
Yeah,
hearing?
you can literally make it into tea for a relaxation thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's
Um,
so that's why Kate's been so chill.
But 21. So Nat notices, snatches it back, and it's just, if you take that, I will make sure that it is all destroyed and you get no more.
Hello.
It's
Where'd
rude
you
to take
go?
other people's
Yeah.
things.
That job.
But yeah, there's catnip spread all over the floor. I like to imagine some extra spilled when Nat had to grab it back.
Yeah, I take my mage hand, I scoop it all into my own little bag, and I like tuck it away.
You don't do the weird thing that cats do where they just start licking the floor to eat it.
Listen, I know how to. I'm better than Bayo, I swear.
No, you're
I-
better than Solix. Solix, literally, if you put some on the floor, will sit there and lick it.
Listen, I'm an intelligent, wise cat.
No, you're a
And my son is
bitch.
Oh no, fuck you.
Wait, what is Katya I doing?
Nat was going to suggest spelling inheritor, like was suggested earlier, but I don't know if
She said
if-
she was going out the other end.
Well,
Nat.
not yet because I'm still spelling stuff out.
Oh, okay, what are you saying?
Yeah.
So I lost connection for a second, but the last thing I was asking was, did Jev include any sort of punctuation with the alphabet?
Yeah.
Uh,
you could just be
Second
like, "Who
question
are you
mark?
talking to?" It's not me.
Do you know the GIF or the guys like at the whiteboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jeb right now.
All right. I'm just gonna keep going.
Are
He's
there
currently
emojis on the
telling the
board?
cat to get the fuck back here.
I'm not the cat.
I
We
imagine
We
were-
might
Edith
have
reading
helped
this.
Jeff for once in the entire time we played this game.
What does Edith look like to me? Is he the tallest one? Like, what is he? Does he have a halo?
Yeah,
Huh?
he is tall.
Halo on.
What's going on?
Do you have
Is
your
he the
Halo
tallest?
on? Oh, you're asking what Uriel looks like.
Oh,
Hold
yes.
on. I'll just get you what he looks like because
Like-
He is
I
definitely
think
the
the
tallest
Halo
person at the moment.
has. Yeah, hold on.
It's either him or
Here you
Varula,
go.
'cause I think Varula's
That's
about
his.
the same height.
That's his official art. I would say the Halo is probably beginning to fade out because whenever we first showed up, he used his sword, which makes the Halo appear. So it's just like slowly, like pieces of it are like breaking off and fading away.
I hate that he's hot like this.
White-haired one. Is there anything you would like to reply to this man suffering?
Well, who exactly is he? I don't think
Uh,
that information's been shared.
Jeb. Do you know him?
Jeb,
Jeb.
do you mean the Rakshasa?
Does Yaya know that he's a Rakshasa?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
keeps coming
yeah.
back, which is just more fun for
And
you, I suppose.
he's oh god. There are many words I would like to share with that man. However, he doesn't deserve any of them.
Oh, okay. Anything? Listen, I can tell him whatever you want. Meaner.
He's
He
currently
won't
cursing
know.
at the cat.
God, what do we need to what do we need him to know?
Hold on, I got it. I spell back to Jeb. Why are you in the belly of a dragon again?
He recounts the whole story about he dropped a little bit of water on your fur. You hit him. Magda opened the door, and suddenly he dragged him and Magda through a door, and they came across a fucking kobold. Everything was fine at the end. He killed the kobold a couple times. Then the kobold turned into a big fucking dragon, and he wouldn't die.
Ah,
Mhm.
all right. I guess the most that he would say is there is a chance. Oh, tell him there's a chance that we can get him out, but it's going to be very difficult.
I put down. There's a chance we can get you out, but I want something in return.
He squints,
Fair.
and he recounts the wooden box that he won from the kobold in a poker game.
What was in that box again?
A lot.
What is a lot?
I will
Let's-
pull you into a private call.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It is. If you fuckers are listening to the thing, this information, you can go fuck yourself. Anyway, it's a box that has you open it and it's larger on the inside, and it has a shit ton of treasure.
Uh-huh.
That's what it is, and a lot of
Is
other
this a-
random junk knickknacks that are all shiny.
I guess
Okay.
I do like shiny things. Is this appealing enough for me to be like, yeah, I guess you could save
That's
him?
that is up to you. Give me a second.
Confused. We've been in this room for over an hour.
I'm still on the page. We just killed the dragon.
I would think that that's a bad idea.
What color is the dragon?
No, what color is it, Theo?
We're all opening the monster manual book as she's like sitting there as
I
everyone's
don't
talking.
have it open. I don't know what you're talking about. I just
What
know.
color is the dragon
Okay.
that ate me, Theo?
Red.
Oh, well, that's not great. So yeah, it's probably the worst dragon. Is if I had to guess, probably the hardest dragon to beat.
Not the hardest. Technically.
Oh well,
It's not
mean, I
a
don't-
The
great
hardest,
worm.
the typical party would
Maybe.
probably fight.
I don't
Technically,
wanna
gold
fight a
is stronger,
dragon.
but
I don't want to fight a
Yeah.
dragon.
I would love to fight a dragon.
This is
Listen,
not
fighting
this
a
is-
dragon would be cool. However, I don't believe we will survive.
I also don't think we'll
Yeah.
survive the impact it might have. It's better to make this a quick in and out job. Get what we need. And
well, on the
leave.
bright
But
side,
isn't the whole
it
point of
can't
it
really.
to fix the timeline, which includes
Red dragons are
Sorry.
strong, but
Fixing-
but they're mostly strong because they can fly. You can't really fly in the cavern, especially in that side room.
if we're not fighting the
Yeah, but
dragon.
there's nothing stopping it from breaking out.
Did you
We're
say
not
dragons
fighting
are
the dragon.
smart? Are they smart?
Dragons are smart, yes.
Incredibly intelligent.
Are they really?
Yeah. So
I would say dragons are typically intelligent creatures.
They're
This
very
is this is
smart.
genuinely Yaya is actually asking everyone.
Oh, the character, yeah.
Despite being large
yeah.
lizards.
So probably dragon's gonna be a challenge, but like, isn't the whole thing we agreed that we have to like
We
take
have
the
to
thing
fix-
out to
we-
unmess
no,
up the
we didn't
timeline?
agree that we needed to take it out. We agreed that we needed to get, and she's going to like motion towards Varula where like her hourglass is still hanging. We need to retrieve what we need to reset the timeline and then leave.
At this point, like he's gonna be yelling at the cat to bring back her eye.
Have I made it out of the dragon yet?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank God
It was-
that
you
I
learned a
thought
lot
he
more
was
than you
about
should've.
to say. I thought the Theo was about to say that an earthquake rolled deck saves for saying that shit.
I was gonna
Uh,
be so sad.
I would have
We
been
were gonna be
so
fucked.
mad.
So is
Okay.
So wait, do we just need this orb? Do we not need to kill the? I thought we had to kill the dragon. Do we not have to kill
No,
the dragon?
okay, so the orb is the source of the dragon's power. We
Yeah,
get,
so
we
now
take
that I'm
the orb from it, and then
can I
we
look
can. It'll
around
just
for the orb?
probably be a normal kobold.
Got it.
Can I
got
look
it.
around for the orb now that I'm outside again?
It is not in the same room as far as you can tell.
Drat.
It's probably underneath a dragon, if anywhere.
Drat.
So he's gonna constantly yell for the cat to bring back the eye. He's gotta like show you some things.
Okay, moving past the cat screaming. What else does the eye see, Theo?
Just
Full of
treasure?
treasure and blue crystals.
I want to go really close to the blue crystal and see if it affects the eye.
It gets noticeably like you get a headache.
Interesting.
I'm gonna
I
assume the
wonder
crystals
if
are
the blue
condensed
crystal.
magic.
Yeah, like they're the solidified version of like the ocean
Yeah.
type beat.
Mm-hmm.
By the
So
way,
we
do
need-
you guys have a feat to navigate kind of where you are?
Not me.
Do what?
Let me look over rules. I don't
Any
think so.
feat to what?
To navigate kind of where you are.
Feat to what?
Yeah, no, not nat.
What?
Navigate.
I
Figure out
still
where
can't
we're
hear
at.
what you're saying because people are talking.
Yeah, so so there are feats that let you figure out can tell if you're in a different place, for example. I didn't know if I didn't think you guys had any of those, but I can't really check. So
If I was a ranger, yes. Fortunately, I'm not.
Have
are
y'all?
you thinking about the character that could have been?
Oh, I haven't taken any feats. That's right.
Yeah.
How have you not? Oh, you did all ability score improvements.
Yeah, I didn't know Gamba Gamba was a thing when I made it my character. So yeah, I had to get up to my
Have
first
y'all
+5.
mentioned the orb in front of Yaya yet?
No,
Yeah,
not by
the-
not by voice. This is all above table currently. I'm just trying to figure out where we're going and what we're doing because at this point it feels like we're staring at a wall.
Yeah.
What does the magic angel skull do again? The thing that I got from the angel statue.
I
never wrote
sent
down
that
what
to
it
you a
does,
while
and
ago,
I couldn't
bro.
find it. Yeah, I don't remember what it does. I feel like it was a spell to like ask a question and it would answer it to the best of its ability or something. But I don't
I
know.
don't know if that was it.
Guys, I have some bad news.
Yeah.
Dylan,
What?
You gotta go.
My computer's at 5% and the outlets are 50-50 on if it's going to charge.
If it doesn't charge, just log in on your phone.
My phone is at 12%.
Well, you can just plug that one in just fine, can't you?
No, it's the outlets that are the problem.
So
Oh.
you're in your entire house.
I don't know, man. It's like
Your power's still fucky.
no, the actual electricity, it's fine. It's just the outlets.
So do we want to call it for the night?
I mean, you
I-
guys, I can entrust sovereignty of my character to twin sister. But my own participation is probably about to be limited.
All right. Well, go ahead and try and plug it in. Mess with it while this is going on. We'll see where this goes from here.
Yeah.
I'm fine calling early if needed.
The outlets in my room, as I have experimented, are not currently working. I have 3 of them, and none of them are on.
That sounds like an unsafe problem.
What do you mean?
That's not good.
I mean, it's not like it's
It's
not
like
like
your
it's shooting
breaker
out
trip?
too much electricity. They just don't have electricity.
Yeah, it's not like a trip to breaker.
Whatever. I'll flip breaker switches, I guess. Okay.
And when you suddenly disconnect from Discord, we'll know you tripped the we'll know you tripped one breaker.
Oh, it's a laptop.
Gee,
Oh,
thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
Well, it would turn off the internet. So.
Oh,
Ah.
that's true.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah. So I assume that we're not seeing anything really that would indicate a
I
better way
know.
to go about this. There's no orb, nothing. So our options here are either continue to sit in the room and it kind of just feels like we're hitting a wall, or we go out and fight something, which also feels like a bad idea.
Let's just walk in the opposite direction.
Well, he said there was going to be combat. I mean, I'm not opposed to just fighting some things.
Well, here's the thing: we have to think logically long term. This is a kobold society. There are many, many guards, way too many for us to fight, enough to keep an entire army worth of dwarves as servants.
That's true.
I don't think. I think
Let's
our characters would be
find-
aware of the
let's
idea that it is a
find-
bad idea to get into a fight.
Let's find the dwarven barracks, wherever they're keeping all the dwarves, and free them and start an uprising.
An
Okay, well,
option.
the only issue that I'm worried about is the fact that the orb in some way is hinted at amplifying draconic beings. So the kobolds are probably not normal kobolds.
No.
I thought the orb was just affecting leader guy.
So we still don't know.
No.
So we still don't know where the orb is, though, right?
We don't
No,
know where the
still-
orb is.
We aren't sure.
Yeah.
Is
we
this
don't-
still
we don't
above
have it-
table?
No one has
Yes, this
any.
is all still above table.
And no one
There is
still
a man
has-
trying to communicate this. However, you have lost visuals.
I
Jem
thought
was
everything he was saying was appearing in the book.
Yeah, but also at that point, it was just him continuing to scream at the cat. There was no point in that conversation other than
Yeah.
it was dragging on for
No,
50 years.
Theo was saying like to tell the eye to come back, but so that he could show the eye some things.
Oh my god. I go get in front of the dragon's face and taunt him so he eats me again.
You could just go back up through the butt.
mean-
I mean, that is also
you,
an option.
you could just go back the way you came.
Hold on.
Just go
It's
through
a
the
lot
butt.
safer that way.
Fine, whatever. I go back to Jeb.
Jeff gets the eyes on the way. It's not me, by the way.
All right. So he starts to so he draws a pearl or like a pearl looking thing. And he's like, there's an orb that he has. And there's only one thing that I know of that could probably
The
kill it.
nod.
But I don't know where we're gonna get it. If we do, look, it's gonna be a whole quest, and we're gonna have to look. It's not easy. You're gonna have to find a man who was once ordained, twice fallen. You're also gonna have to. And he does this whole tale about basically you have to get about like 17 different items, bring to a certain place, and you can unlock a key that you could trade for a gem to open a dungeon, and etc. 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 So after about 20 minutes of explanation, he draws a sword. And he
I
just
love that
Is
Edith
that
is just
Present,
reading this. Or Uriel's reading this.
It's like
Oh my god. Is the sword Shaw?
No.
All right. What's the sword again?
Hold on, I got you.
Is the
I need to find where I had it
sword
exactly
Gieson Shaw?
documented.
Oh, okay. Is it a sword I recognize?
Let's see. Hold on. Give me half a second. Sorry.
I don't know. It's just a sword.
He basically says something like Fatumi's finest, basically Destiny's End.
What's it do?
It's a sword. It has a pointy end. You stick it. Pointy end. Pearl. He thumbs up. Then
Ideally, I move the
Hmm?
over the letters and spell out easy mode? Question mark.
he draws plus. He draws +5.
You could just spell it want easy mode.
By the way, he's using one of Magda's bones to draw.
Gross.
Oh, this bitch.
My God.
Grandma.
Look, that's not. Look, I know what it looks like.
Okay.
Not my fault.
At this point, Uriel will just ask, this is taking way too much time. Does anyone know the locate object spell?
If we find someone, I could ask them to tell us, and maybe that will work.
I think it's best that you go unnoticed.
What if we did it under darkness?
Nat
You're
just getting a distant
underground.
look.
It's always
looks at-
dark.
Yeah,
Oh,
looks at
shit.
Nat just looks at like in the distance, remembers the day she had darkness instead of daylight as a spell.
Oh, there she goes.
Yep, there goes Queen. But yeah. What do we want to do? Because I think we're just sitting around for nothing. I'm also fine if we want to call the session early tonight because Queen's having some problems with stuff.
I'd like to just get make some progress rather than just sitting in this room.
Welcome back.
Be nice.
Hello.
She is currently muted.
Be nice to just have a direction to go in. I just don't know where we're supposed to go.
Yeah, I feel like we've been hitting a wall for like 2 hours.
Yeah, cast like locate object, and then you get a ping at the waist of Uriel.
Well, but what are we locating? Who
The
cast it?
sword.
Who cast
Yaya
locate
casted it. Yaya casted it. The sword that we're looking for, that Jeb is mentioning, that needs the 17 steps. That is going to be too many steps.
Oh, so the sword can kill the orb is what he was saying, but
If we went through all the steps to get the sword and do.
It was a
I am
cat! You
literally
already
so
have
lost.
it!
I was saying
yeah.
that I'm literally so lost because I was saying locate object for the orb.
Sorry.
Yeah, we don't know where the orb is.
That was my way of telling you you already had the sword.
Okay.
The Jeb slightly slides off the block that he has. He's got a little bit of room. His foot is an acid. He looks in pain, and he pushes the stone, and it reveals a little reveals like a little area inside. There it is.
The orb is next to Jeb,
Yep.
inside the belly of the dragon.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So
Yeah.
we need to get into the dragon.
Do we need to
Mm.
destroy the orb though? Because didn't we say we just needed it and then reset time? If we destroy the orb, won't that permanently destroy it?
No.
Jeb's not dying
No,
in there
'cause
inside
we need-
the belly of the dragon. He's fine.
No. We need the orb because it's one of the 9.
Yeah, but what he was suggesting with the sword was destroying it.
How
No,
far is Jeb
specifically
from me?
essentially severing it from Fate, more or less.
Which wouldn't
That's-
that just fuck us over long term if it's one of the 9, technically?
No, severing it from the fate of this timeline.
Mm.
It's to it's
I mean, if we want to get in there and we want an easy way to do that, how far away are we away from the dragon? Basically, since we kind of know where it's at, since Katya has described it.
I
Just out
already
of
measured it in
curiosity.
Telspire, around 800 feet or so.
God
I don't-
damn it!
I can't
I have-
teleport there unless I see it or know
Well,
of
I was
it.
thinking Nat has the book that lets her cast up to 3rd level. Seeing if I could throw miracle points into it, Dimension Door, Nat could just yank Edicts with her through Dimension Door straight into the stomach.
Ah.
Okay.
Actually, question. Technically,
Question.
couldn't like how does your eye work? Couldn't you technically put it in Katya's eye?
My eye?
Yeah.
Oh, through the other caught
I
you
don't
seeing?
think
Oh.
so. Because I think it only
Okay.
I think it only activates because it's
Here-
in my eye socket.
Okay, do you have the you can use the teleport spell. So you could just teleport us to Jeb because you know Jeb.
But
Who has the teleport spell?
is 800 feet over a mile? That feels over a mile.
The only person in the party that knows teleport abilities. I'm
Has-
asking you, Burnos.
Oh, Varilla,
Yeah.
no, I need a visual sign or I need to know the location. Like
Well, you
like
know
as
the
in, like
location through
well,
Katya.
not I know of the location. I don't know the
What?
location. That's two different things. Like I need to be like have been there before basically.
Can you do it through scrying?
I don't have a way to scry.
What if I had a way to scry?
For me? You have to give me the ability to scry, then I can possibly
Bullshit.
do it.
I
mean, I could
wait,
scry
is
and
it,
then
can
I
you
could
like
dim-
create it on a pool of water?
So I know scrying you can use like a mirror, right? Like that's one of like you have to have focus.
Hold on, let me ping Talon and see how willing he is to have Chip be swallowed.
No. I think that he's because with the scry spell you could just scry for Jeb and then you see the location that he's in. And
Yeah.
if it's on a surface that that Varula can see, then you would then know the location.
Wait? You're saying wait? How do I see it though?
Because
Through
the
the scry
scrying
spell, because
spell.
Oh yeah, as long as I can
scrying
see it
on-
through this scry spell, yeah.
Right, yeah, because you
Yeah.
have to have a medium to even see it through.
So anyone can see through the
Yeah.
scry spell?
Yeah.
Depends on the
because
scry
it's
spell,
through like a
yes.
mirror or like a puddle of water.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then as long as I can see it, then yeah, that works.
There we go.
So
Solution
who has,
found.
so who has a scry spell?
Yeah, the cat who's
The
been
cat does?
waiting to see
Okay.
if she gets any relevant information to do anything.
Well, sounds like
Relevant information found.
sounds like you
Amazing.
can so you can scry now.
Okay, yeah, so she'll pull a mirror, right, like out of her bag and she'll like place it on the ground and her eyes will glow and then she'll scry on Jeb.
He looks up. Fucking cat.
Fucking Jeb.
Seeing this now, Varula will grab her stone and then teleport the party into the dragon's stomach, I suppose.
Let's go. Can we kill the dragon this way?
I must say, into the belly. Oh, wait a second.
Oh,
We
yeah.
might not want to
Yeah.
say.
You wonder
We
why
might not-
Jeb didn't die? Guess what he is?
Yeah, wait a second.
God.
Actually, wait a second. Wait. Hold up. I do not do this. Wait a second. I have a second thought.
I mean, to be fair,
We can
probably wouldn't die
survive dragon
automat-
stomach acid. Come on.
We probably wouldn't die
Um,
automatically.
no,
If
no,
we
no.
just
But
be in pain for a little while.
By the way, roll me a nature check, all of you, while you're looking through the scrying.
okay. What is it?
16.
I have a +2.
I have
I've
plus
forgotten
5.
all the information I learned about nature by being a ranger.
So
Got 11.
basically,
Oh.
this quote-unquote
18.
stone is a round adamantium chest.
What does that mean?
It's the reason it didn't get dissolved is literally because it's one of the strongest substances known to creation.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
You could teleport in, grab it, and immediately teleport out.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Do you have enough charges for that?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it doesn't require that much points to teleport with this item.
Okay.
So
We need to buff the fuck out of Burnos.
yeah, anyone got a
Yeah.
way to like protect against
All
elements,
of the
acid?
spells.
Yeah, hey,
You wishing it was
hey,
second
Theo.
edition?
Wait, no, there is
Theo,
protect
are
against elements.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
there
except it's
any
like half
third-
damage, where he's like,
Oh yeah, I know.
yeah,
Half
Pathfinder
damage.
damage
second
is fine,
edition
yeah.
straight up reduces them by like 30.
Yeah.
Are there any 3rd level spells that can help you?
There's like a first level spell if that's okay. The protection against
Well,
elements. and things.
it has to be 3rd level, because Nat does have that. You can try and cast something at the DM's discretion.
Let's see if it can upcast the spell. 1 second. Protection of elements. 5e.
A dwarf comes out of the shadows. We received your signal.
A dwarf?
He does the he does the hush symbol.
Oh, it's a 3rd level spell. 3rd level abjuration spell. Protection from energy. Perfect. Concentration up to 1 hour.
The dwarf is a member of the dwarven resistance, by the way.
We sent out a summons.
Yeah, because when Uriel did the hush symbol, when you looked up at the door, when you looked down at the door, say the hush symbol.
Right,
Perfect. Totally meant to do that.
right.
Oh yeah, so you Natalia, you cast protection of protection from energy on me when against acid.
I can certainly attempt to.
He is currently
Nat's
he is.
Queen also
Mhm.
I never
was
get to
going
use
to
the
share,
book.
looking at Queen's character sheet. She also has enhance ability or just the resistance cantrip to concentrate on.
He
What's the
fixes his
resistance cantrip?
nightgown. So what did you need?
Right. Well, you know that big old dragon of yours, Lonely?
Yeah.
We are planning on attempting to get in and take him down.
Oh. Yeah, just kill the unkillable giant red dragon.
Oh, well, no, there's a way if you go inside. And he has a certain item we need, and then we'll be
He
able to do
stops
it.
mid stance. He looks at you. Are you asking me to get eaten?
No, I'm not asking you to. No. We are planning to. We have steps in mind. I know it sounds insane. Just we have a plan.
Oh,
With
he
that, Nat's gonna
burps.
go ahead.
We're naturally resistant to acid, you know.
So like
What?
I thought it was just poison.
You're resistant to acid.
Yeah. It's from the blue
This
stuff.
is just this is
It
just
changes
Theo
a
saying he
person.
doesn't want me to use the book ever.
No, you can if you want to. You just don't have to.
it's saving resources. I don't know how many times you can cast a spell with that book.
It's a chance. It's
Oh, it's a percentage chance.
yeah, and it resets at dawn every day. But
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
first
I
time
don't
I get
care
to
if
use
you
it.
use it. It doesn't bother me.
Do we
You
want
know,
to send
I
the
just
dwarf
had
to die?
I literally had a few things here or there placed around that was meant to you getting information, and I literally literally had to turn off my fucking mind because I was laughing so hard because when you did the symbol I had written down, by the way.
Oh no, I'm picking on you. You're good, but
No, I was talking to
With the hush
Will.
symbol. Yeah.
Mhm.
Lit.
So like you straight up managed to like avoid half the problems that were designed for this adventure. So, but yeah, I don't
Aw,
care if you use
easy.
it. You just don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to send the dwarf to get eaten, or do we want to?
Virilla is a little more
Okay.
safe
Well,
if we have the spell on her.
Nat really wouldn't want to send the
The
dwarf to get eaten that we just met. That also, one, she doesn't want to send somebody into
the
danger. Two,
Yeah. Ooh.
the issue is that the dwarf by itself doesn't have a way to get out of the dragon.
Yeah,
exactly.
Virilla would still have to go and get him out.
That's yeah. So
He lifts up his trusty pickaxe.
that would be a bad idea. Just a moment, please. I apologize for holding up your time.
He
Nat's
picks
gonna
up
go
his
ahead and
nightcap.
Nat's gonna go ahead and stand up, kind of start pulling out her book, flipping through the pages as she's walking over. She can. So this you get to choose by the DM, but this is a spell that would really help us. She can kind of reach out as an action to cast 1/3 level spell.
I like to
Okay.
imagine it's like an encyclopedia book, you know. And then
It's all the good spells ever written. Like it's everything that's ever been good because it's
so
like the holy book. That's
so
straight from Illipir Skin.
he peeks around and he sees a sleep spell, and he just smiles.
Hey Theo, what's his alignment?
He doesn't scream in pain.
Cool,
Who-
because if he was any kind of bad, that would have been real bad. He would have probably insta died.
Probably. Yeah.
So
Nat's just gonna clutch the book a little tighter to her chest, kind of walk forward and reach up and cut Verilla's cheek and try to cast the 3rd level spell through it to cast that.
protection.
By the way, he has a nightgown on,
Cool.
a nightcap,
Cool.
Minecraft shoes, Minecraft shoes.
Theo, I'm trying so hard not to actually be a dick.
Continue.
Are you gonna counterspell?
No, I was going to maybe cast Vicious Mockery on the dwarf.
Please don't mock the poor dwarf.
It's really
Yeah,
hard.
don't do my boy Snoozy like that.
You just see, yeah, like she's.
I literally have been on him. I've gone on him. I literally described him like 4 times, and apparently the beep boop hasn't connected in Natalia's brain.
No, it's connected. I'm. Yeah.
Queen
I'm just
isn't
ready.
here to
I'm
care
ready-
as well, so she.
Well, no,
okay.
it's I'm really ready to make progress, and I feel like we're not making any progress, and I'm getting very sick of sitting.
Yeah. Okay, so
So
you-
yes, I am excited, but I'd also be fine ending for tonight and waiting for Queen to come back next session.
let's see if we can grab the orb. Can you cast protection and see if that works?
Yeah, Nat's
What do you
been trying-
roll?
Well, she doesn't even have to roll. It's chosen by Theo, but Nat's been trying to for 15 minutes.
Oh.
It has not been 15 minutes. It's been like 5.
It's been like 10, and then even before that.
So does the spell work? Protection?
Yep, rolled either.
It, Well,
Okay. So
then,
And Edict will also come up, and he will
can't cast
just
Physical.
mention a he'll like glance at you sideways and say, well, that future's a little bit sucky, give me a second. And he's going to, like, with 2 fingers with like purple like galactic miasma is gonna like swirl around it, and he'll like swipe above your head and cast bless upon you.
Vrula says, "Thank you for doing that, and thank you for protecting me."
Yep.
She's just
Also,
Natalia.
Nat is going to go ahead and cast Bless, which something I've realized is because that is a paladin spell because of how the book works. It, I think it. Let me double check it, but it.
Didn't he just?
I
Edict
don't
just.
think.
Did you just cast Bless?
Yes, I just casted bless because
well,
of my
fuck.
sword.
Oh well,
Yeah,
fuck
That's
me.
why I was like,
I was like looking through my stuff, and I heard you talking, and I heard you cast something, and I was like, oh, he cast a spell. That's cool. I don't know why I thought you casted Aid.
By the way,
no, he
there-
casted bless.
there was like a
Oh, well,
tendrilling
shit.
black thread around Rula's head, and it severs off and dies.
Oh, interesting.
And we also have Queen with her character sheet. She can cast either resistance or enhanceability. If we wanted to just be like, she casts.
Black tether for going away. So
It
sounds
depends
like
whatever's going to be more useful.
sounds like Vrula's getting less evil.
Hold on, hold on.
Well,
I got
or less
you. Hold
evil
on, I got
influence.
you. She'll be like, you so got this. Was that a good person? I don't think it was. Whatever.
So
Queen
looking
really does have a plus 15.
Vrula will ask what is our cat's name again? Yeah. We'll ask Yaya, can you tell Jeb that I'm about to come through just so he doesn't get too startled?
Yes.
What
And
would you actually say?
I know Edix is reading the book. Someone's coming, but I don't tell him if Jeb's all. I don't like. I just say. to
You
Jeb, "Someone's
just say
coming."
someone's coming.
You just say it ominously.
Someone's coming.
To get the orb.
Okay.
Would enhanceability be better to put on Vrula?
Maybe.
Because it would be Bear's Endurance. I mean, you have advantage of Constitution checks and 2d6
Is
temporary
it
hit
concentration?
points.
Because protection against energy is concentration.
Oh, yes, it is.
Well, Katya has it. What I'm
Oh.
saying is we could have her cast, and since she's only concentrating on the arcane eye,
Oh,
so
okay.
she can
Yeah,
just
I
drop
go.
concentration on
There's
that and
also-
move over to enhance.
I feel like that'd be better than Resistance, which was the other option, because that's only a d4, and then you add the number to 1 save. Well, I guess you add it to 1 saving throw.
And I mean, I was saying resistance because at least it's a cantrip, and we're not saying she uses one of her spell slots.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
All right. So we could just say she casts resistance. Let's all right. Vrula tries teleporting in and just snatching the orb real quickly.
You appear in front of
Are you
Jeb.
gonna get Jeb out too?
Oh, should I?
He does
I
owe
could-
me if he
that's,
does.
that's something we would discuss. Can I even grab him? He's ethereal, isn't he?
He is
Can
not
I-
ethereal, technically.
Oh, he's not. Oh, so then I could probably teleport him. All right, I'll
Um,
try. I'll try to teleport him back too.
What are the classifications for your spell? Technically,
teleport?
what classic?
Teleport?
What school?
It's not a spell, so
Because just as an FYI, you might be aware that Rakshasas had plane shift and he's still there.
because it's not a spell. Um, yeah, because psionic abilities specifically aren't spells, but
Roll me an Arcana.
okay, let's see.
Well, it might be something a little bit more.
Let me say roll 1d.
I like how he waits to bring this up until we're just teleporting.
Oh, I don't want to just trap him there.
16.
You seem to understand that he should be able to teleport out, but you suspect that your psionic ability probably would avoid whatever blocking they're using.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's also the chains that are in there that could be what's keeping him from plane shift because
That's
they
what-
do
that-
have like symbols.
That's what I thought it was originally. I thought it was the chains, and that's why I didn't really think much of it.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a fair assumption. Yeah, I forgot I told you about them. My bad.
Okay. So, I think my psionic abilities would probably be good enough. I'll try to get Jeb out. If I can't, then it's not the end of the world. The orb's more important.
Snoozy hands you a pickaxe.
Rula will take it and thank him, even though she doesn't think she'll have much use of it with her really mediocre strength. And she'll try to teleport in and get Jeb in the orb.
Welcome to hell.
Does Jeb say that?
Jeb's
Yes.
immediate reaction, not thank God someone has come to get me, just welcome to hell.
It does feel like that in here. She reaches down and tries to pick up the orb.
It smells like sulfur.
Oh boy. All right. Still trying to pick up the orb.
Okay. As you do that, please roll me a nature check.
Nature check. All right. Let's roll 1d20 plus 5.
As Jeb falls back into
20.
acid and immediately reconstitutes.
Got a dirty 20.
For the purposes of reformation, his stomach is literally considered hell.
Well, damn. Well, Varula's definitely
Damn.
standing on the rock. Just to give a little notation to that.
Okay.
Well,
You pick it up. Roll me an intelligence save.
intelligence save. Oh boy. We are going to fortitude against whatever the hell this is.
Oh boy.
What
If
is
you
my...
fail this, I'm going to be highly worried.
Okay, yeah. So +9 is my normal, and I think I can add +7. Let me double check though. Fortress. +1 for each psi point spent. And my max I think is still 8, right? Yeah, 7. 7. Okay, so we are rolling +16.
So as you
1d12
grab it, Jeb
plus-
leans in close and says, "Yeah."
You
I got-
also you can also roll a d4 for bless.
Oh, that's right. And then I'll roll 1d4.
I
Did
think
my
that's how
name
it
appear in
works,
my
Oh, that-
right?
So that's a total of 30.
shit?
You feel nauseous,
Yeah,
but
buddy.
otherwise intact.
Cool. Jeb, can we get you out? You think I can get you out of here?
Yeah. How sharp are your teeth?
Not like that. Vrula will attempt to teleport him out of the thing with herself.
You might want to break the chains first.
Well,
Oh,
as
oh.
far as we know, he starts screaming. Half of him is outside.
Because Vrula can't. Vrula's not strong enough to break the chains, even with a pickaxe, probably.
Do you
That'd
leave
be-
the pickaxe?
Unless Snoozy gave
mean,
you a
you can
magical
try.
pickaxe.
No, she
Yeah.
just holds it in her other hand.
Okay.
I mean, also we could just leave Jeb, considering that if we fix all this, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
are,
that's
are
kind
you
of what I
are
was
you
thinking.
saying that he deserves this?
No, we're just saying he'll be
Yes.
fine.
He'll be fine. We want to fix what's going on.
Yeah.
Plus,
So
he deserves this. Okay.
so unable to find an easy way to bring him back fast enough because she doesn't want to stay in hell. She
You
would
teleport
teleport
back, he comes with you, and he starts to like slowly regrow his severed half.
Ah.
Yeah,
Are
like her
there-
nose.
So
and
I cut
ankles,
I
these
cut him in
stink.
half.
Oh,
Are there now 2 Jebs? One still trapped inside of the dragon and one out here?
Or did I bring his consciousness with him?
Yaya starts hearing screaming.
Fool's reading that.
It's just ah.
Ooh.
It gets to the point where
Ooh.
instead it just becomes an Atris furious screaming.
Well, did what I could.
There are
I
now 2 Jebs.
I got the orb. Verula says, it might smell a little bad though. Sorry, guys.
Another intelligence save.
Another intelligence save.
Because
Oh
you're
boy.
still touching it. Yep.
Oh gosh. Wait, how do I not touch it?
Can I
You could just
mage
drop
hand
it.
it out of his hand?
I can I can do the same thing. Verula will float it up after this next save. She'll still make the save,
Roll it.
obviously. Yeah. Oh, do I still get more than one roll? Is it every time I make a roll I can do bless?
Oh my god, I have 2
It's
mage
only
hands.
used once.
I think
You
Bless
have
is
2
a
mage hands?
one-time thing.
I have 2
but-
mage hands.
Oh, that's fine. All
Oh
right,
my
so
god.
it's 28.
Yep, you're good. But man,
Okay.
that was closer.
Oh,
Oh boy. Okay, so Verula's gonna start floating it with her.
You kind of feel like you just
oh,
got
there we
boxed
go.
in the head.
Oh no! Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, so
That's
you can
what
do
I
it as many
thought.
times as you want. It's
That's
just
what I
for
thought. Yeah.
for the it's only for a minute though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a minute you
Gotcha.
can add a d to
Okay.
saving throws and attack roll.
No, you pass. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So yeah, Verula will start floating it. It says, "Don't touch it though. It's battering at my mind."
You have a bit of a headache.
Yeah.
I would recommend that we take care of it quickly as possible. Not
So-
destroying it, hopefully.
So yeah, Verula floats it in front of Uriel, or Edicts for Verula.
Some of the
and-
black slime starts to slough off.
So. Eee.
So, black
That's,
off the orb.
Yes, it.
So
fun-
so
Sorry, go ahead.
what? Continue.
Okay. So, like, appears that like what happens is that the outer is like a very firm black, like gooey, disgusting crust, and then like every time you made a save, some of it seemed to break off, and underneath it is like an emerald orb.
So I'm fixing it by
Well,
it attacking me, is what it kind of sounds like.
Yeah, kind of. So I guess it's a
So
Maybe
risk
holds
or
up a
reward
chisel.
thing. I would recommend
go
not.
for it, buddy.
I don't know, but
So the orb is stuck in an adamantine orb, so it's like sealed up. So we gotta open it up.
oh,
More like I would say it looks like it's not meant to be there. It's like it's a symptom of what's happening. As in there's some amount of corruption clinging to it.
so yeah,
have
so
something
it's-
for that?
Okay. Well, from what Uriel read, does he know what he can do to like fix it?
with his sword.
Basically, you need to crack the shell, with your sword.
So yeah, Verula was
Hmm.
definitely hovering in front of him for that. Oh.
In that case,
The chisel broke.
That's okay. So I don't think I can use Fate's Doom, that ability in this instance. So it's just regular attack. Still a +3 to do it though. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and do it. So I guess what Uriel will do is just like whenever he first was brought up against like that big black monster thingy. Whenever they first arrive, he'll stick his hand into like the same purple miasma and pull out this how the fuck was it described? A really fancy sword. Great sword. And he'll as he's doing it, like his halo will come back, but like earlier, it's just stuck in this never ending, never fully like completed halo. Like bits are breaking off and clicking in back together as it's like floating around his head. And he'll just take one great heaving swing at this bad boy. Is there by chance a way that I can place a seal on it?
It's not technically a creature.
Okay. I was more hoping that the black slime would count as a. In that case, this is just a +11 to hit. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be easy to hit. 16 plus 11.
Yep. You hit it, and the world seems
All
to
right.
go white for a second. Until everyone finds themselves inside a very big, dark room.
Oh.
Like a giant sphere. You are alone. Except you aren't. There's another you that looks darker and sinister. Except for Natalia. She is just alone.
Oh shit.
Okay, so there are like our doppelgangers are there, except Natalia doesn't
Live
have one.
alone. Hey Theo, is this the scene that I got sent? Am I on a comment currently?
This sounds a lot like Varula's face-off she had against the book.
Am I on the comment currently, Theo?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
So each of us are alone except our doppelganger is in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
Does Varula recognize it, or is it different than before? The last time she might have been in face to face with such a thing.
Another piece. Another puzzle. You could take it, you know. We could be great.
Ugh, we've been through this already. It's enough. You don't have anything worth offering.
Not the same thing. Similar.
Okay,
Such
not the
as
same thing.
another autonomous piece.
Okay.
And basically, is we'll probably want to call that here, but essentially,
Okay.
oh, Queen!
Queen, you came back at the perfect time.
She's back.
Queen.
She's still muted though.
It's okay. She'll come back. She's back with us. That's all that matters.
Just type in the chat if you can hear us, and then we'll relay to you what you meant. But only if you can hear us.
Otherwise,
No,
it'll,
no.
it'll feel like a waste.
She cannot hear us. Okay, continue.
It's fine. Just continue, Theo. We'll bully Queen into listening.
So essentially, I was saying what we were that we could call it, but essentially, you're gonna have a duel.
Hmm.
With ourselves, or?
Yep.
I got to avoid this.
Yeah, this is the second time Varula's had to do this.
Oh, great.
It's fine. Just be like Nat. Nat's on a
Uriel
comment.
thinking of the really high to hit and low AC.
Is this like a 1-to-1? So I'm gonna have to go up against another Destiny's Bane.
Sort of. You could do it. Well, again, I was planning on like ending it here, so that was gonna be individual. You can do it as a group if you so desire.
Nah, it. If you do it with a group, Nat's still not going to be there because it makes the most sense based on everything that she knows now.
There will be an RP to explain what's going on with your character.